Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are back with game number 7 between the Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens. It's been a back and forth series. It's honestly been a blowout series where I think we only had one close game so far. Outside of that, it has been lopsided. But I have a feeling tonight, game 7 is going to be the closest one of this series. We might even have some overtime. How are we doing today? We are back once again. Hopefully the stream does not crash. And we are most likely, I don't know, 10 minutes away from puck drop chat, probably. I've been summoned once again for Game 7. What's up? How we doing? Are you going to start the live? No. I was planning on not starting the live and instead just watching it on my own. Of course I'm starting the goddamn live. Type a 1 in the chat if we're live. I believe we are. What's up, Pasta? How we doing? How are we doing tonight? 1 year ago today, I went live for Game 7 between the Leafs and the Panthers. That was a lopsided Game 7. I'm praying we get a little bit of a better game here tonight, and I think we will. I think it's going to be low scoring. I think it's going to be close. Not a lot of room out there. Both teams don't want to make a mistake. And hopefully we have a good, hard Game 7. The best 2 words in all of sports. Game 7. Who you got winning Game 7, old man? I have Les Habitants. 2-1. I think we're getting 3 goals tops. I think Dobish is going to have a great game, and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. My uncle tore his Achilles. Oh, damn. Damn. That's some shitty-ass news, dude. Tearing my ACL and my Achilles are like 2 of my biggest fears. That is what I don't want to have happen to me. It is just like such a long rehab process, and really, you're never the same, right? As far as level of athlete. Please, Buffalo. I thought it was over when it was 3-1. I didn't think it was over, but it was looking pretty bleak. I was like, uh-oh. If Montreal's scoring 3 goals on 3 shots, there's still so much more time for them to add on to the lead. But Buffalo, hats off to them. They snatched the momentum away from the Habs, and they absolutely pounded them. What was it, 7 consecutive goals? 6 consecutive goals. It was an 8-2 finish. Utter insanity. What is my score prediction? I got 2-1. 2-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. That is my official score prediction. What if they bring out the goat heads for the game? They're not. I saw there were some rumors going around. They might wear the alternates. Yeah, I don't think the NHL is going to allow that. They had the blue sweaters on during warm-up. I mean, it would be cool if they came out and had the goat heads on for the actual game. Kind of what like the LA Kings did in their home debut. We got smoked 8-3. It wasn't good. 4-2 Buffalo wins. Chat, if you didn't vote already, the poll is live. Who do you think's winning the game? And drop your score prediction in the chat. Over under 9 shots for Montreal. I'm taking the over on that one. If they have that same performance again, if they replicate that, they are losing this hockey game. No shot they win it. No shot at all. They cannot get 9 shots on goal and win a Game 7 again. These teams battle hard just for one to probably get steamrolled by Carolina. Maybe. I mean, the Canes are well rested. They're healthy. And they're waiting. This is exactly what they wanted to see. They wanted a 7-game war. If Montreal loses, I'm going to lose it. No, you're not, Linden. You'll just hop on to Carolina. Don't lie. We don't need a lie here. It's an open space. Non-judgmental. All right, Kings fan. See you later, bud. Joseph Wall had a brutal performance for the USA. 5 goals on 10 shots. Wow. That is crazy. Stadium goes black and red, and the building erupts. I want it to be 9-10. What? If Vegas makes it to the Cup, will you stream it? Yeah, if they're in the Cup Finals, I'll stream that. I think regardless of who makes it, I'm going to be doing these Stanley Cup Final games. I'm going to be watching anyways. Montreal starts off too slow. Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do in a Game 7. I think it's like 80-90%. Whoever scores first wins a Game 7. The Habs have not done well in this series in that category. Buffalo has scored first, I believe, most of the games. Montreal does not want to conceive that first goal. They're not wearing the Alta. Nope, no alternates. They got the blue on. I don't think the NHL would allow it, which is weird, you know? You should be able to wear whatever jersey you want. You shouldn't have to, like, predetermine what jersey you're going to wear before the playoffs even begin. Montreal won 64 games in Be It Pro to get swept in the first round. Today, I'm going to be simulating 25 years into the future in franchise mode, so I got a long ways to go. I think I got like 17 years done, maybe 18. And it's a wonky-ass sim, man. I've seen so many different, like, cup final results simulating that much today. I'm kind of all, like, NHL out. You can switch to alternates, but not during a series. That's so weird, though. What is the reasoning why you can't do that? Just marketing? Is that why? Newhook should do that rebound Michigan again. Rebound Michigan is crazy. I don't know if I'd call that a rebound Michigan. I do have a sneaky feeling that Alexander Newhook might get one tonight. Maybe not a goal, but he might set somebody up for a goal. Who do you think's going to win the Western Conference? Avs or Golden Knights? I got Avs in 5. I have a very hard time seeing Colorado not be able to score on Vegas. Despite Carter Hart playing very well against Anaheim, I can't see it. Offensive Colorado is a different level than the Ducks. I got a Crosby rookie beginning card. Alternates, curse the Pens, and Stars, though, for sure. I don't know about the Stars. But yeah, the Penguins should not have worn that abomination that was their yellow jerseys. Wi-Fi hat trick tonight. I think Wi-Fi got his 1 goal for the postseason run. He got his playoff run goal. He's satisfied. I don't think he's getting another one. Disney, what's up, brother? You excited for Game 7? I mean, does it get any better than this? 1-game elimination for both teams. We all know the finals will be Avs versus Canes. I think these teams can give Carolina a run for their money, but it's going to be tough, especially with the limited amount of rest that they're going to have. When does the conference final start? Thursday? I'd imagine it'd be Thursday, right? Wednesday is Colorado, so Thursday would be this series. Whoever wins this game, obviously. How long have the Canes been waiting? I think it was May 9th? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but it's not last Saturday, but the Saturday before that. The national anthems have begun. What do I have for the NBA Finals? Knicks and OKC. And OKC in 5? Maybe 6 games? Our players better not be lazy bastards again like last game. That's crazy. I hope Lane Hudson doesn't have a shaky start. He's going to lock the hell in. Just saw a guy with a chicken wing on his head. Don't make me hungry. If it's Avs, Canes, I think the Avs will eat them alive. I disagree. I think I would favor Colorado, but I don't think they're eating Carolina alive. There was beef today at my job because my coworkers wore the Montreal Canadiens shirt and a dude came out and made us work for him while wearing a Sabres hoodie? What? Josh Stone is a top 5 current Sabre? Maybe. All right, we now have the Star-Spangled Banner being played. I think Buffalo wins 4-3. I don't know if we're getting 7 goals in the Game 7. That's the only thing. I feel like goals are going to be very limited. Like 1-0, 2-1, 3-2 maybe. Truly no faith in the Knicks do anything, I guess. I mean, I have them making the finals. I take them in 5 over the Cavs. I just think OKC is a step above. But we'll see. That's why it's played out on a basketball court and not on paper. Just like hockey. Alexander Tuck needs to get going for the Sabres, by the way. He is a -8 and doesn't have a single point in this series. He's due. He is due. Also, why do I got top chat on? There we go, live chat. I'm guessing a 3-2 final today. I think it's going to be close. Maybe 4-2 with an empty netter. But I think it's going to be a tight race. Very, very tight race. It is the home of the brave. All right, everybody drop your official score prediction for this game in the chat right now. I want to see it. I have 2-1 Montreal. Les Habitants élabouent their way to round number 3. Tuck is not getting re-signed. Yeah, I think he just costed himself a shit ton of money. There were some reports that Seattle wanted, or were going to offer him 11 mil. I don't think that's happening anymore. Rob Ray banging the drums in Buffalo. 3-2 Montreal OT, 5-1 Sabres, 4-2 Sabres, 5-4 Habs, Buffalo 3-1. Is Veleno playing tonight? No, Veleno is out, and Oliver Kapanen has drawn into the lineup. That is the one change for the Canadiens. And Kapanen has scored a lot for them in the regular season. Now, he hasn't played since the first round, but he's got some fresh legs. I saw Kevin Bieksa talking about that before the game begun. But it is Dobesh up against Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Do we have a goalie duel tonight? Yes or no? Let's be honest, who wants a 30-year-old Alex Tuch who does less in the playoffs than the Leafs? We are underway. Game 7 in Buffalo. That building is just ready to erupt. Now, the Sabres, the trend of the series has been they have scored first. It's happened in consecutive games. It's happened in most of these games. Will it happen tonight in game number 7? That is how you get the building going. And that's honestly how you win a game number 7, too. Scoring first is going to be crucial as the Sabres have iced the puck. 3-2 Habs, 4-3 OT, 3 OT. Chat, if we're here for 3 overtimes, I'm dead. I am dead. Montreal has a 7-1 record in Game 7 since 2004. I think Buffalo's only ever won 1 Game 7 in their franchise history. Not that that really matters. Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Caulfield. Let's see if they can get a big goal here. Nick Suzuki's going to lose that faceoff as Dahlin flicks it into the middle. Uh-oh, that's too many. That's got to be too many. That's too many men. Montreal, I think, is headed to the power play. Or is that offside? No. I think it might be offside. I overreacted, chat. My bad. That looked like too many men, though. Chat, was that not too many men? Montreal hasn't scored first since Game 2. Yeah, and that was the only game they scored first in, right? Nope, no too many men on the play, as Owen Power's going to dump that puck in deep. It's hard to win a Game 7 if you missed the playoffs for 14 years. Yeah, but they have like a 1-6 record, I think, all time. I really don't think those stats really matter because none of these players played in those games. It was different when we were talking about like the Toronto Maple Leaf core and their Game 7 woes, as we have an offside yet again. Because that's the same group of players playing in Game 7s collectively together. Game 4 was the longest time we've had to wait for a first goal, and that's been 6 minutes. So we might have a goal here, chat. 4 minutes for game number 1, and after that it was pretty close. I'm talking like the first 2 minutes of the hockey game. All right, 19 minutes, 18:59, as Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to glove that one down, 18:58. I just want to do my time check here, Game 7, boys. We have a good flow of the offense right now. Swear if Tage Thompson pulls out his voodoo magic. What are you talking about, voodoo magic? What does that mean? What does that mean? Liptano wins the faceoff. Oh, Texier almost got a shot off that draw. Carrier launching with the net. That one is going to go wide. 18:49, 18:48, 18:47, 18:46. There is your time check. Texier behind the net. He's getting hounded by the defenseman right now. Good steal by Dahlin. And the Sabres can't get it out. Jason Zucker with a soft play at the wall, but he does get it out with a second effort. Uh-oh, Matheson got shoved down, but the Buffalo forechecker did not follow up. 18:20 to go. Jordan Greenway is playing mind tricks right now with Jakub Dobish. Let's have a good, clean breakout here, Les Montreal. Goalie, get that line, dump it in. There you go. Montreal's going to keep it in. It's going to be Jack Eye sending one at the net. Rebound. Good save by UPL. It was Oliver Kapanen wanting to get his first of the series. Back to the blue line now. Gooley taking a shot, going D to Jack Guy. That is out of the zone, boys. Did Jack Guy show up drunk for this game? Off the half wall. It's out of the zone. Montreal forechecking now. Connor Timmins sends it off the glass and out. Just realized McGregor's going to come back. KO Holloway and then KO Islam. Don't think so, bud. 17:30. Shots are 1-0 in favor of the Canadiens. Good move by Demidov there to get into the zone. Ivan Demidov has played his best 2 games of the entire playoffs in the last 2. So we'll see if he has any more magic here tonight. As Noah Dobson's just going to chip that one in. Wi-Fi sucks at hockey. I wouldn't say that. I mean, he's playing in the NHL, right? Oh my God, Alexander Tuch curling back now in the offensive zone. Going wide. McLeod's going to center one. There's an easy save by Dobesh. Matheson, right on the stick of Alexander Tuch. Back to the blue line. D to Power now. Owen Power launching one that's not going to register as a shot on goal. And thankfully, the Canadiens get out, and that puck is out of play. Look at the fans out chanting each other in the chat. I like it, though. I like to see it. Good competitive energy. You want your team to win? Show it. Who's winning in a fight, Anderson or Greenway? I don't know. I have no idea. You drinking this game? I am not drinking. No, I'm staying sober tonight. Trying to provide the best commentary possible. Samuelson launching one from the blue line. That's going to miss the net entirely. 16:40. Good play by Slavkovsky to chip that one out there. As Zach Benson is going to go back for it now. The Caulfield line is out. Can they generate any offense? Good forecheck there by Cole. Causing a turnover, but Buffalo is still going to chip it out. The best shot so far was that Oliver Kapanen rebound. But a great stop by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Good breakout feed there. Tage Thompson, he's got some room. TNT is into the zone. Curling back and putting it in deep. Benson now. This line of Benson, Norris, and Thompson was by far the most dominant line for Buffalo in game number 6. It wasn't even close. They scored first. They played a lot of time in the offensive zone, and I don't think they gave up a single shot against either, at least when they were out on the ice. Nick Suzuki's going to take his time. Hands it back to Carrier, who goes D to D, as Le Montreal will make a line change. No one needs commentary, little guy. Get drunk. I don't have anything to get drunk. Good chip and chase by Josh Anderson. He's first on the forecheck. There it is. Goalie. Rebound, and it's in. El Abu. Philippe Danault will tap it home, and that all started with Josh Anderson chipping that puck in deep and winning the puck battle. El Abu. The Canadiens are going to strike first here in Game 7. They got in on the forecheck. All started with Josh Anderson winning that puck battle. And then Alex Texier works it back to Gooley. He takes a shot. And he puts it on the tape. Oh, wait, that went off the foot. That might be kicking motion. Wait a minute. Is Buffalo going to challenge? Lindy Ruff, I think, said no. Lindy Ruff said no. They're not going to challenge. And it is going to be a 1-0 lead for Le Montreal, baby. El Abu Estira Tabernac. What is Lindy Ruff getting mad about? Challenge if you want to, brother. It's there. I think he's mad about the kicking motion. Does not matter, though. The play is back. And the Canadiens have the lead for the first time. They have struck first since game number 2. It's been a long while. But that is the start that you wanted to see. And the road team has flat out been better throughout this entire series, let's be honest. With the Sabres now, they're going to have an effort here. Caden Gooley behind his own net. There you go. Flick it up. Nice, Caden Gooley. Rock Peyton Krebs. Slam his bitch ass down to the ground. We have 14:45 remaining here in the first period. It's only one goal. Let's not overreact. But that's not the start that Buffalo wanted here in game number 7. Jake Evans Good heads-up feed across. Finding Newhook. He's going to send that one in deep now. Shots are right now 3-1 in favor of Montreal, as they have a 1-0 lead. Oh, Ryan McLeod. Soft play on the wall. Alexander Tuch, though, comes out with it. McLeod picks it back up. Back to the blue line. Doan, shot. Good save, Dobish. Dahlin now. Down low, working it on the goal line. Back to Doan. Trying to find Ryan McLeod. Sabres are starting to hum now. Hemming in the Montreal Canadiens, moving the puck around, and trying to generate a great look or an opportunity here to tie this game up. But they turn it over. Lane Hudson the other way. Dahlin's back. Hudson takes a shot. Good save, UPL. That was all hustle by Lane. Or should I say Wayne Hudson. No bad feeds here, Slavkovsky. Make the right pass. Suzuki puts it in deep. If he's mad, he could have challenged. Maybe he had a brain fart and forgot. Good stop there by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on Cole Caulfield as he covers the puck up. Alex Tuch is horrible. I don't think any team's going to want him. He'll get an offer for sure. A bad playoff run never stopped players from getting contract offers. Don't worry. Buffalo's going to try to re-sign him. He's not getting 11 mil like it was reported. Some teams might throw his way, but he'll get offered. There it is. That's our first commercial break of Game 7. Chat, let's do a challenge. We are going to count how many commercial breaks we have, not including intermission. So that's 1 so far. Everybody remember. And at the end of the game, I want to tally it up, and I want to find out how many they're going to run through a Game 7. I feel like it's going to be a lot. I feel like they're going to squeeze the juices on the ads. I heavily dislike Dahlin. I like him as a player, but kind of a low-key a bitch, to be honest. He doesn't deserve 11 mil. He don't even deserve 7 mil. Do I think Shane Wright is a bust? Not yet. Give him a few more years. If he's like 24, 25, and he's still not figuring it out. But like he wasn't number 1 overall, right? He went, what, 4th? 5th in the draft? Usually those guys take a few years to put it together. You can't put first overall pick label on him when he didn't get picked number 1 overall. I hate Benson. I love Zach Benson. I'm not going to lie. I love the way he plays. Literally a mini Marchand. Because he's got skill too. He's a very skilled player, but he just loves to be a rat. He's going to show you why. Who's going to show me why? I'd say 5 mil at best. Anyone else think McDavid is a bust? Probably not, brother. Probably not. I think you're on an island with that one, bud. Slav was the right pick. Hughes knew what he was doing, what he was going to turn into. Who else came from that draft? Logan Cooley? That wouldn't have been bad for Montreal. Logan Cooley. I'm trying to think. They also got Lane Hudson that draft. So that was also good. I'm trying to remember 2022. It's crazy that that's 4 years ago now. We got 13:34 remaining as Alex Texier is going to come in to take this face-off. McDavid is in purgatory. I don't know about all that. I mean, he made back-to-back Cup finals. Zach Benson through the neutral zone. Hands it off to Norris. This line has got to be good for the Sabres. If they're not going to generate any offense, Buffalo is dead in the water. This was their best line in Game 6. They're going to have to be that again, honestly. Oh, no, Montreal, what are we doing? Just straight up ice the puck for no apparent reason there. Do you like Lane Hudson? I do like Lane Hudson. Buffalo guy watching here. Thoughts on... Whoa. Do I ban him for that, chat? Puljujarvi is a bust. You mean Jesse Puljujarvi? Yeah, Jesse Puljujarvi? Yeah. For sure a bust. A 3rd overall, we could have taken Makachuk. I mean, come on now. That would have been the pick right there. At the time, though, it was fair. He tore up the World Juniors. Looked good in his draft year. Just didn't have the boots to keep up in the NHL. Buffalo's going to send that one down the ice, and Dobish is going to cover it up. Alina's kind of snowed Jakub Dobish there. Montreal's not going to like that. A little bit of pushing and shoving. I doubt we're going to see too many retaliating penalties, though. Caulfield was a great pick. I know, dude. I was literally watching that NHL draft and wondering why no teams were taking him. I understand it was because of his size, but, dude, he scored the most goals in, like, the U.S. developmental program ever. Him and Jack Hughes were an incredible duo. He definitely should have went higher. I think the Oilers passed on him, too, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, Mike Matheson blew a tire. Oh, Jason Zucker. Almost all alone in front of Jakub Dobiš. Zucker's going to send it back to the blue line. Samuelsson. In deep now to Zucker again. In Gretzky's office. Jason Zucker's going to walk out. Trying to send one on net there. Good defending so far by the Canadiens. They play man-to-man coverage in their own zone. Zucker keeps that in. Dahlin now activating from the blue line. Buffalo, this is how they generate offense. They keep you hemmed in. They get you out of position, and then they attack. But good job by Montreal, licking that one into the neutral zone. Thank you for the sub, brother. I appreciate it. Did Montreal have any shots in the second period against Tampa? No. No shots in Game 7 of that second period. Already they got 5, chat, so they're doing a lot better. Ryan McLeod blast that one over the net. I'll never understand that. You're picking top corner that far out? A guy like McLeod, he is not a sniper. Connor Timmins fires that one on net. Gonna go wide, though. Power now. Holding the puck in. Good job by Jakub Dobiš. Came out to play that puck and put it on the tape of Caden Gooley, who skates it to the red line and dumps it in. Lane Hudson at the red line now. Uh-oh, that's a risky pass. Owen Power trying to get into the offensive zone. We got a little bit of sloppy hockey right now. I mean, for a majority of this game, you're probably not going to see a lot of space out there. These two teams are not going to give up much at all, especially with a goal already being scored. Montreal's going to dump it in deep. Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Caulfield. Oh my God, what a save by UPL. It was Juraj Slavkovsky on the backhand, trying to extend that lead to 2. Tage Thompson now, dropping it off. Josh Norris getting rubbed out on the wall there by Slav, and not in a sexual way. Good job by Lane Hudson. Good stick in the lane there. And Montreal's out of the zone. They can now go for a line change. Vegas kept Cody Glass instead of Suzuki. Horrible decision. Yeah, for like a season of Max Pacioretty. I mean, come on now. Nick Suzuki, you could argue peak for peak. He's the better player. 10:20 to go here in this first period. Here come the Sabres. Malenstein rims it around the wall with Jordan Greenway in on that forecheck with him. How do I feel about Captain Celebrini for Team Canada? I love it. Why would I not? I think he deserves it. It's a good experience for him, for a guy that's going to become a captain, most likely next season. Dahlin's going to take his time behind his own net now, as the Buffalo Sabres are going to go for a line change. Good stretch feed there. I haven't noticed too much of Jack Quinn. Speaking of the devil, Quinn gets taken down, but what a save by Jakub Dobiš. Holy shit, the timing of that was insane. Literally, I haven't seen that much of Jack Quinn, and he gets a breakaway 2 seconds later. That was the best shot by Buffalo, but Dobiš was up for the challenge. Here comes Texier the other way. He's got Anderson coming in late. Texier driving the net. He's going to play it back to the blue line now. Danault covering for the D-man. Texier back to Gooley. He just pounds it in deep. No mistakes here, Montreal. Gooley shot. That one's going to go a little bit wide. Hudson now. Crossover the head fakes. Lane Hudson hands it back to Gooley. There it is, Montreal slanging the rock a little bit. Slanging the biscuit. Good shot by Gooley, but a better save by UPL. Hudson, the spinorama. Tries to send that one in deep. Halinas is going to intercept, and here comes Buffalo. 2-on-1 the other way. No. Philippe Danault is back. Good back checking by Philippe Danault. Oh my God, Caden Gooley just got rocked. Jack Quinn now. Searching for an outlet. Over to Connor Timmins. What a stop by Dobiš. He's down on his ass. The puck is still free, though, in the corner. Get up, Dobiš. Everybody on the ice for Montreal right now, outside of Slavkovsky, have been out there for a minute 30. Talk shot. That one's going to blast wide. And Jakub Dobic is all over the rebound. That was scary hours for the Habs there. What is my opinion on Kuch? Nikita Kucherov? I mean, all-time great. I said it a few years ago. He's probably going to retire as the second best Russian ever. I wish Bedsy could represent Canada again. He will. He'll probably be at the next World Cup. That is in 2028. And then he'll definitely be at the Olympics as well. What about Captain McKenna? No. McKenna's not even... Listen. McKenna's not close to becoming a captain, chat. He hasn't even been drafted yet. We're talking about captain. Dobie's a freaking wall. He is. Who will get chosen #1 draft pick? McKenna. Gavin McKenna. That is the second commercial break, chat. We're up to 2 now. Can y'all remember? Because at some point in time, I'm going to forget. We are officially at 2 commercial breaks. Also, if you haven't done it already, make sure to hit that like button on the live stream and subscribe to the channel. My goal is 50K by the end of the year. And I'm like 9,000 away, less than 9,000, I think. So subscribe to the channel and join our Discord. The link is pinned. McKenna going to be a bust? Why do you say that? Future is teal and expensive. Stenberg? I don't think Stenberg goes #1 overall. He might not even go #2. We'll see. Like my username, pile of crap. Okay. Sure, I guess. Bedsy would have had 90 points this season. Yeah, somewhere around there. He had a better pace before he got injured. He definitely slowed down when he returned. He was tearing it up before he got hurt in December. McKenna is solid, but he hasn't even been drafted, so let's relax. I agree. I remember people asking me way back in 2023, before Bedard was even drafted, is Connor Bedard going to be better than McDavid? I'm like, bro, he hasn't even been fucking drafted yet. What are we doing here? I get those questions so often. I'm just like, bro, can we not just wait? Why are you guys so, like, impatient? It's TikTok, man. TikTok ruined the patience of the youth. Shot from Dahlin. That one's going to go wide. Buffalo's got to hit the net a little bit better here, man. You're missing the net on a lot of clear opportunities. Josh Norris. Curls back on the half wall now. Stopping up. Where's Norris going to go? Just sends it in deep and cycles it. Good job, Carrier. Alex Carrier is one of the defensemen on Montreal that's honestly impressed me. He can move the puck very, very well. Slavkovsky, do we have some space? Yes, we do. We have some space. Slav's going to lead. Slav, that's a horrible draw pass for Cole Caulfield. 7:30 remaining. Oh, my God. Cole in the slot. He gets the 9 rebound. Oh, my God. I think Dahlin made the save, and that might be a penalty. Did the Sabres just take a delay a game? Cole Caulfield just got robbed on back-to-back shots. What? Can I see the replay, please, Sportsnet? Let's see this again. Cole Caulfield wide open in the slot. How do you allow a 50-goal man to do that? Nobody covering him. Shot saved by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. UPL made back-to-back stops. I thought Dahlin made that save. It was UPL on his glove on the second attempt. That would have been a surefire goal. Dahlin gives him some taps. And it is a delay of game by Buffalo as the Canadiens are going to head to their power play. Everybody type PP in the chat. That was outstanding save. Absolutely outstanding save. It's going to be exciting to see McKenna in the NHL. But does he have the choice to not sign with whoever drafts him because college? No. He's got to sign. They're going to have his rights when they draft him, right? Oh my God, Suzuki. Where are you going, bud? Ryan McLeod just going to dump that one in deep. 7:10 to go. Montreal could really stretch their lead right now. 2 goals in a game 7. You might as well feel like it's 4 goals at that point. Suzuki. In deep now. Rims it around the wall to Slav. Hudson. Good shot. D to D now. Demidov. Oh, Ivan Demidov off the shin pads and out. Montreal's going to have to regroup. Hudson now into the offensive zone. They just seem a little bit out of sync on their power play, I'll be honest. Slavkovsky at the blue line. Hands it off to Suzuki. Nick Suzuki waiting. Finding lane now. He's going to hesitate. Demidov back to Hudson. Back to Demidov. Takes the shot. Hands it off to Slavkovsky. Cross ice to Suzuki. Missing the net entirely, though. Demidov. Oh, that's a shit feed. Lane Hudson picks it up, though. Lane. I just don't like the lack of movement on this power play. They're not moving a lot. Everybody's too stationary. And they do not get Cole Caulfield any touches whatsoever. As I say that, they give it to Cole. Caulfield now, curling back. Under pressure in the offensive zone. Over to Nick Suzuki. Trying to go backdoor to Slav. Demidov trips, and that puck is going to come out of the blue line. 25 seconds remain on the man advantage. Hudson hands it off to Suzuki. Back to Slav now. Good feed. One-timer. Did that miss the net? Old Duke had a great chance there. Old Duke now. Back to Hudson. 10 seconds remain on the power play. Lane takes a shot, hitting a shin pad. Oh my God, way out in front, and it's in. Elabu. Who was that? Zachary Bolduc on the one-timer. Rips it top shelf. And the Montreal Canadiens are going to go up 2-0 early here in game number 7. 5:31 remaining in the first. And that, I got to say, I've clowned a lot on Slavkovsky's passing throughout this entire series. That was a great pass, man. That was an unbelievable feed from Slav. Oh, it wasn't Slav. It was Nick Suzuki from the corner. Oh, my God. Eyes in the back of his head. And Bolduc gets everything on that puck. That is crazy. Look at the flex on that stick, man. Down to one leg, goes on one knee. And just rips it top shelf. Bolduc combusting me. Hey, yo, pause. The game's not over, chat. Still time. Suzuki the sniper. That was not Nick Suzuki. Suzuki the playmaker, man. Dear God, what a feed from the captain. And that's back-to-back Game 7s where Nick Suzuki shows up, chat. Already a better Game 7 performer than Austin Tummy Egg Matthews. What a pass. Hudson's on a 6-game point streak. 8 assists. What a shot by Bolduc. Zachary Bolduc. Et la boue. Les Habitants. Up by 2 now. Hudson is mid. Shut up, dude. You don't know hockey. Galene shot. Oh, that was streaky. That puck had eyes, man. It really did. Zach Benson now wins a puck battle. Trying to slide it across. This is that line I was talking about that has to do something for the Sabres. Galene, the outside, driving the net, trying to elevate. He just ran into Dobish. I don't think they're going to call anything, though. Back at the blue line is Alex Tug. Oh, horrible turnover. Tage Thompson. Texier, he is in all alone. Oh, what a stop by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Texier pulled off the deeks, but UPL was up for the challenge. Dear God. The Sabres, what are y'all doing here in Game 7? Shitting the bed? How do you give up a breakaway like that, Tage Thompson? You've done that multiple times throughout this entire series. Wake up, boys. You're already down by 2. Montreal coming out hard here. Dobish plays that puck. Gooley now with it. Aiden Gooley up that half wall. Good job by the Canadiens. Chip and chase now. Sabres are 1-6 on a Game 7, by the way. I don't think that stat really matters. None of those players that were in any of those Buffalo Sabres Game 7s playing tonight. Oh, here we go. Jason Zucker the other way. Oh, my. What an offensive effort by Alex Carrier. Dobish was out of position on that play, too. As the Montreal Canadiens will ice the puck. What a block by Carrier. He just saved a goal, honestly. He literally just saved a goal. Thompson is overrated, and Tuck. Tuck, I understand, but how can you say Tage Thompson is underrated? He's got 15 points in the playoffs. He's not playing at 100%. You can clearly tell he's hurt. And he's a multiple 40-goal scorer. Can't even watch this game on TV. Isn't connecting with the internet. Damn, Bobby, that sucks, dude. With 3:59 remaining in the first, Sabres are going to want to cut that lead in half before the end of this period. As Montreal will send it down the ice again. And it is icing once again. Who do you think needs to step up most for Buffalo? That's not icing? Never mind. All right, I thought I heard a whistle. Sabres going to chip it in now. 3:40 remaining. I swear to God, that looked like icing, man. Puck's going to play it around. Cole Caulfield, tons of time and space, Cole. Make the right feed. Don't get nailed on the wall. Caulfield, to the center of the... Caulfield looks a little bit timid right now as he just gets knocked down to the ice. You bum Habs might win. Bum Habs is crazy. As a Winnipeg Jet fan, it's kind of nutty. Josh Norris. He's into the offensive zone, getting hounded by Slavkovsky right now, though. And Montreal just going to bounce that puck out with 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Benson centers one on net. Thompson in after it now. Tage trying to curl back on Carrier. Good job by Alex Carrier, the smaller man there, to use his battle against Tage Thompson, not allowing that man to curl. What a job by Alex Carrier, man. Holy hell. He just continues to impress. Not the biggest guy, not the most physical guy, not the best defenseman. He just plays a good, safe style of hockey. Doesn't make too many mistakes. Connor Timmins, nice poke there, Kirby Dach. Thompson now takes a shot from the blue line. It gets blocked again. Montreal is hounding that puck. They almost had another breakaway. Lindy Ruff, I don't know if he's panicking. I don't think he's panicking, but he is sending that Benson line out there every chance he gets. They just got double shifted like 3 times in a row. People still stuck in the past thinking Montreal's a bad team. That's like people thinking San Jose is like a bum franchise or poverty franchise. Like, you kids don't even know. When you were in diapers, San Jose was making the playoffs 14 out of 16 years in a row. Y'all don't even know how good of a franchise that was during the Thornton and Marlowe era. They were consistently in the playoffs. We have 1 minute and 45 remaining here in the first, as that is icing by Le Montreal. Thompson almost gave away another puck. Indeed, he almost did. Who has better chicken wings, Buffalo or Montreal? I don't think I've gotten a chicken wing in either place. 2016 Sharks were peak. Yep. Just ran into a prime Sid. Montreal is ass. That power play was so lucky. Okay. So if they win this game, are they also ass still? And lucky? Or what? When does the luck run out? Byram hands it off to Dahlin now. Rasmus, shot. Good save, Dobesh. Anderson, flick that out, brother. There you go. Texier's got to come back and get it. Buffalo's going to turn that puck over then. Good stretch feed up to Josh Doan. Makes a move. Doan. Oh, he tried to slide it across to Alexander Tuck. Scoreless in this series is Alex Tuck. And the dude's been a -9. Dahlin goes for the one-timer. Misses that entirely, though. McLeod has it down low. Works it back to the blue line. Shot. That one's going to get deflected into the corner. Buffalo starting to get some zone time now with 1 minute remaining in the first. Can they capitalize, though? They got to get a goal. I mean, there's still 40 minutes to go in this game. If I was playing, my thought process would be pretty simple. Get one before the end of the period, but there's not a lot of time remaining. 45 seconds to go here in the first. And they're still down by 2. Power. Good breakout feed. Finding Peyton Krebs now. Sliding it across to Malenstein, who is offside at the blue line. Offside happened when you cross the blue line before that puck, and you get called back. This is not Game 7. No, you're right. This is Game 1. We got Albert Einstein in the chat. 3rd commercial break, chat. 3rd of the game. Count it up. That is number 3. Y'all remember that. That was not offside. That was offside. Dahlin should try cross-checking the goalie again, see what happens. Yeah, see what happens. Maybe they call it, maybe they don't. You know, it is Game 7. It is Game 7. Who knows? You should do it in French. I could not. I can't really speak that well in French. I know very, very little. Le Français. Now it's Game 67. That was a 2025 meme. I think we're over that now. Cross-check goalie equals he allows 6 goals. Maybe. You guys remember who ran over? Was it Malenstein that ran over Jakob Dobisch early in the series? I think it was like Game 3. Was it Malenstein? He absolutely steamrolled him, dude. Who do I want to win the NBA championship? I'm honestly cool with any of the remaining 4 besides the Cavs. I wouldn't mind the Knicks winning it. That'd be a cool story. It was Malenstein? Yep. That was insane, dude. I'm surprised he still has a head. Yeah, he got ran over. He didn't even get hurt from that play either. Which is probably the craziest part about that. Malenstein did not stop up. He did not curl away. He did not slow down. He ran immediately through Dobish. I'm stoned right now. Nice, dude. Hopefully you're enjoying the hockey game. You rocking some Eddies? Both Dobish and Malin. I love how you guys are typing Malin because you don't know how to spell Malenstein. I mean, I don't either. So, you got me. All right, we got 30 seconds remaining here in the first. 30 seconds to go. And the Sabres get a goal and get on the board. I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to jinx Les Montreal. Just get it. Oh, I don't like Caulfield. Nearing the end of this period on the half wall right now. He loses that puck battle too. Benson. Download to Tage Thompson. Final 10 here in the first. We really took a commercial break to play 30 seconds of hockey afterwards. As the Montreal Canadiens are going to head into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead. That is a perfect start by the Habs. You couldn't ask for anything better. And now it is upon the Buffalo Sabres to answer the call in the second period and get back in this hockey game. Justo, thank you for the $5 dono. Popping in to say hi before the Thunder game starts. Good luck, brother. Have fun and enjoy the series. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, that was a pretty good period, chat. I think the first, 7 minutes were a little bit rough, but after that, it was a balanced attack. Both teams had some chances, and the Canadiens capitalized on 2. I farted, and... why am I even reading that, dude? There's a storm outside right now, thunder and shit. In OKC, Jack Guy got Malin for that cheap shot. Did he, though? Fast? That was a fast period, honestly, chat. 47 minutes, that's roughly the time. It's usually 50 to an hour. They also ran 3 commercial breaks, too. So, yeah, that was a quick period. Usually, we don't have 3 commercial breaks during a period. Remember that, chat. The count is at 3. I'm probably going to forget at some point in time. Word on the street, Justo don't like Bobby. I don't know if that's a rumor. Is that? Why would he not like Bobby? Ricky Bobby, shake and bake, baby. Justo Kenobi, thank you for the $5 super chat. Spurs scare me. They're the only team in the playoffs that does. Yeah, they've had OKC's number in the regular season, and Wemby is a legit alien. That's going to be a hell of a series, man. That was my day. My day was good, honestly. I mostly just recorded videos and then had some supper. But it's fun. I was recording chat. I was doing a video today. It'll probably be released maybe in a week time, maybe past a week. I'm simulating until the end of franchise mode in NHL 26. We're going 25 years deep, and we're covering it all. We are covering it all. And I think I have 5 years to go. So I'll be able to wrap that video up tomorrow. I did 17 seasons today. I don't even know how. It was done in 3 sessions. So I woke up. What time did I get up? I woke up at 9. Started recording at 10. Recorded from 10 to 12. Ate lunch. Was back at it at 12:30 to 1. Recorded until 3. Tried to record a 2K video, which didn't work out. Went back to that. Recorded that until 4. Took a break. And then I think at 5 or 6, I recorded for another hour. Can I donate my liver through a super chat? You can. Release it now. It's not done. I only got 17 years. The video is already over an hour long, too. Is Lose Twitch here? No, Lose Twitch is not here. I should do a Flyers rebuild? Maybe. I definitely want to do, once we get closer to the NHL draft, a Gavin McKenna Toronto GM mode. Or a rebuild with McKenna, surrounding McKenna with talent. Maybe even trading away Matthews. I'll do that eventually. I got other videos. I'm already 3 videos behind, so I'll do them. Then I'll think of some new ideas. What do I think of Stenberg? I think he's going to be elite. He'll be that elite level winger. First trade has to be Matthews. I'm thinking we just center the entire video around McKenna. Like, we get rid of Willie, we get rid of Austin, Mo. We just change the entire core in Toronto and start fresh. 2-0 Habs. Go, Habs, go. Et la boo! That contract is awful. Where is everyone from? Chat, who was your guys' Stanley Cup pick for this postseason? Willie, I'd keep, to be honest. Yeah, but he's old. He's older than Austin. Willie's like 30 now. If I'm going to rebuild around McKenna, I want everybody around the same age. Trade Wall, he's selling. Yeah, Wall had a rough day today. He really did. First time he's been mentioned on Twitter, though. Wake up at 9, the luxury. Shut the fuck up. Waking up at 9 is a decent time to wake up. What do you mean? That is early, chat. Y'all cannot gaslight me and tell me 9 a.m. is not early. It's not the earliest, no. Veteran presence, dumbass. Well, it's a video game. I don't need veteran presence. You think Stenberg will be a 100-point player? That I don't know. I don't know. 9 a.m. isn't early. It is early, chat. I woke up at 2 p.m. No, you didn't, Kings fan. Also, did I not ban this guy for 24 hours? What? Get the hell out of here, man. I swore I gave him 24. Do a tier list. We'll do that for the second intermission. Ask me anything right now, chat. I want a Q&A. You got a question to ask? Go for it. Why are we seeing an NHL? I don't want gameplay instead of the game. Oh my god. 24 is crazy. Nah, not at all, dude. He comes in here and just begs for attention. I'm tired of it. Rips in the chat. 9 isn't early. I wake up at 4:30 every morning for work. 9 is early, though. Favorite city for pizza? I don't honestly know. Like, I never been to New York City, so I haven't been able to try their pizza. Thoughts on Bryan Adams? Who? What is your mama's name? 7 is bad too. So, okay, so 7 o'clock's not even early anymore. All right, chat. I think universally, most of our schools start at like 9 p.m. Like, I woke up obviously before that when I used to go to school, but Kings fan is like 7. I wake up at 7 a.m. Matthews to be traded to Boston. Thoughts? Bad trade by the Bruins. How do you think the Leafs' future will be? It'll be good. Gavin McKenna is going to extend that. We'll see what happens with Austin. Maybe in a year or two he asked out. I think he's going to remain a Leaf for this offseason and play next year in Toronto. We'll see, though. If they're bad again next year and it's like, okay, they're clearly a few years away from, like, contending again, then he might be like, okay, move me. Are you drunk? Because you sound drunk, no offense. How do I sound drunk? What? I'm not even, like, slurring my words or anything. I am dead-ass sober, chat. Schools over here in Australia start at 8 a.m. Really? Interesting. Yeah, ours started at like 8:50, I think was the first bell, and then like class started at 9. Was it 9? Or was it before that? Yeah, the bell rang at 8:40, so everybody went up to class at that time. Melatonin, stop spamming L. I'm just going to ban you too. I'm trying to read the chat, and it's going way too quick. Stop spam. High school starts at 7:30. Really? When do you get out? What time do you get out? Like 1 o'clock? 12 p.m.? Favorite number to wear in a jersey when playing? 88. By far. 7:30 a.m. for school? That's crazy, chat. You sound fine to me. Listen, I haven't had even a sip of alcohol. How many darts did I smoke? I don't smoke darts. No smoking the tobacco. When I was in school, mine started at 7:30. Really? That's crazy. I would have missed so many times. Like, the first class, it was... If I had to wake up at 6:30 for school, I would have shot myself, dude. No offense or anything, but, like... 7 o'clock was early enough for me, but also I'd be up all night, too. My ass would be making frozen pizzas at 3 a.m. That's, I don't know how I did it back in high school. I literally survived on no sleep. When is the next Be a Pro stream? Either tomorrow or Wednesday. One of the two. You're Canadian, you definitely smoke native cigarettes? No, I've never had one in my life. Never plan on doing it either. Please remove the black and white on the video. What? What black and white? The scoreboard? Yeah, I don't think so. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Australia. Oh, wait, what? 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.? Why is school longer? We had like 8:50 to 3. It was more so like 3:05, but 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is kind of crazy. Have you been to Epstein's Island? No. What? We love you, Paul. Who is Paul? Am I Paul? Am I going to have to be Paul now? Matthews for Zegers in a second and third. No shot that goes through. Maybe NHL 26. Wake up at 6 for school. Starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. Now, that's more reasonable. That is like a regular school day. It's just a little bit earlier, an hour earlier. Hello, Paul. Hi, Paul. W, whoever Paul is. You guys are going to be calling me Paul now for the rest of my life. School days were 8:12 to 2:10 p.m. Not bad. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's reasonable. Have a good day, Pastor. Thank you, McDavid. W. Paul. Have I been to a Diddy party? No. Is my name Fred? It is not. I knew a few... actually, no. I think I only knew one Fred in my entire life. Paulsta? Do I got to change my name to that, chat? Paulsta? My fault. Thought your name was Paul. No worries, dude. Aiden, thank you for the $2 super chat. Hi, Paul. Here's 2. Don't be ashamed of your name. I guess I'm Paul moving forward, eh? Lucky I'm not in school anymore. I would jump off a bridge if I had to deal with these iPad kids. Yeah, school's got to be, like, massively different now compared to when I went. I'm trying to imagine. I've heard some stories. I don't want to say them on live stream. I'm just going to keep them to myself. But I've heard some crazy stories about what they're teaching in schools now, what's happening in schools. Some of that shit would have never flew back in the day. No way, no how. How's Montreal playing? Great. You couldn't ask for a better period if you were a Habs fan. It is. We on computers all damn day? Really? So a lot of your schoolwork is done on, like, Chromebooks? Or, like, some sort of mini tablet? You guys not, like, write anymore on pieces of paper? Is that not a thing anymore? Please tell me. Please tell me you guys get a pencil and paper still. Go Habs, go. Did the second goal really go in, though? Did it go in? Why is this guy spamming? All right. Anybody that spams is getting 24. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to read the chat. We have to put our phones in a box in high school. That would be insane. Shitty Chromebooks. We write sometimes, but not often. No writing? Really? Still take notes on paper? Are kids allowed to bring, like, their laptops or a tablet to school to, like, chalk notes down with? Are they allowed doing that or no? I work with multiple students who are in high school, and it's crazy, some of the stories. Yeah, it's a different generation for sure. Different generation. They probably don't have chalkboards anymore, right? Justo, thank you for the 2. I turn 39 next Friday, Paul. Really, Justo? 39 next Friday. That's going to be a hell of a day, eh? Don't use paper that much. I bring my Xbox to school? No way. Do I have any alcohol recommendations? No. Don't drink alcohol. Stay in school, kids. No whiteboards? Just don't use it. Digital boards? Okay. On school presentations, the computers and everything else is on paper. I remember I was in special ed. They have chalkboards in college only. Just college? College is behind, man. College is... listen, I'm not going to say as a whole it's a scam, but it's kind of fucked up what they're doing. When you really dive into a chat, it depends on what you want to be, obviously. You want to be like a doctor or a nurse, you got to go to college. Definitely not the end-all be-all, though. There's so many ways of making money now. They cannot even do cursive writing anymore. I mean, I can't. And I graduated a long time ago. I remember it was like grade 3. We did like a little mini class of cursive writing, and then that was it. That is all they taught us. It was never to be used ever again. Aiden, thank you for the 5. It's okay, Paul. We don't care that your name is Paul. Appreciate it. Did I play high school hockey? I did, yes. My final year in grade 12. How can you not do cursive? Because I really have never done it throughout my entire lifetime. Like, I can write my name, obviously, and sign my signature, but if somebody has it on the screen and it's in cursive writing, I can't read it. Like, it's very challenging for me to read it. Some words I can read, but others I have no idea. It's just not something that anybody my age did, really. We always just printed. Justo, thank you for the 2. You have a good name, Paul. Appreciate it. We got a new name passed. Apparently my name's Paul now. Some kids' writing is so bad, probably for the best. Yeah, I do agree with that. Also, I was never the best at printing or writing. I was pretty messy, so if I wrote, not many teachers would be able to understand what I'm saying. My school doesn't even have a hockey team. I meant, were you nasty? That was pretty good, yeah. Is your full name Dominic Paul Nick? Yes, that is my full legal name, chat. In documents. I can read my name in cursive. I can too. But like, if you have like a paragraph all in cursive, most likely I'm not getting through that entire paragraph. You think McGregor's winning? No, dude. He's getting probably slept in the 2nd or 3rd round. Might pull off an upset, but not looking good for him. We did cursive in school, but then I scribbled on it, and the teacher said, doing better. Huh? Are you ready for the final 4? I am ready. We will be continuing the watch party, so if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that sub button, boys! Aiden told me to refer to you as Paul. Sure. You guys can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late. Justo, thank you for the 2.
Here we go.
Your name used to be Saul, now it's Paul. What's the next name that I'm gonna get? Don't stop believing. Lose Twitch, how are you feeling after that first period? What is your nervous level, 1 to 10? Pasta's name is Pat. I'm subbed to you, Pasta. Thank you. I should make a Paul be a pro. It's so bad that they don't teach cursive, which isn't surprising. I mean, with the technology that we have nowadays, how often are you really going to have to, like, cursive write? Signature? Signing things? Most things nowadays, you're just typing. That's what I liked about college. College was, like, all on my laptop. I could just type. I was much faster at typing than I am at writing. And your hands don't get sore either. Who names their cat Paul? I had a cat named Sam when I was 3. Aiden, thank you for the super chat, brother. How was being security at the mall, Paul? Oh, these kids are not going to get that reference, Aiden. They're not going to know. Actually, they might. When did Mall Cop 2 come out? Was it like 2019, 2018 maybe? I mean, it's a classic. It really is a classic. You really only need to know your name in cursive? Yeah, pretty much. Just to sign things. Justo, thank you for the donations are going crazy right now. He plays paddleball. He's paddleball Paul. There we go. Thank you. Yo, I'm late. Face reveal when? When I hit 50K. Just kidding. Please, get your boy to 50K. I'm begging you. I need that 100K plaque as soon as possible. I want that fucking plaque, chat. I want it. So bad. All right, second period about to begin here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Can the Buffalo Sabres take over this second? They've done it before throughout the series, but none is going to be more difficult than tonight. Lock in, Paul. They shrank the size of it. Too late, Unk. Too late, Unk is crazy. Montreal had a fantastic first period. We've seen the Sabres do their magic. We'll see. Yeah, it's not over, chat. It's not over till it's over. Who is scoring next? Listen, this might be a hot take, but whoever scores next might win the game. If Montreal goes up 3-0, it's over. Even though we saw what transpired in Game 6, I think it's over. If they get another one, not looking good. Justo, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Your last name is Blart. It is.
Here comes the money.
All right. Second period is underway. 1955, 1954, 1953, 1952. There is your time check. If you want to sync me up with the game, go right ahead. Samuelson. Oh, what a block. Who was that blocking that shot? Was it Matheson? No, that was Deneau. Tuck's going to take one, fires it over the net. I'm realizing Buffalo's firing a lot of pucks over the net. Just lower it, man. I know they're trying to snipe at top cheddar, but even a low shot rebound, any shot in a Game 7 is a good shot. You got Texier, Deneau, and I think it's Anderson battling right now in the corner alongside Matthias Samuelsson. Buffalo's going to break it out. Alexander Tuck flicks it to the other side of the rink, and that is icing on Buffalo. Montreal wins, they are bums, but if Buffalo wins, they are the best. Definitely no bias in that take, huh? No bias at all. Paul Pasta, at least they have over 9 shots this time. That was crazy. That was definitely an anomaly. Probably never going to see that again. Thank you, I don't have cable, only internet. I got you. Justo, thank you for the 5. I got a Thunder game to watch. Have a good stream, Paul. Thank you, Justo Kenobi, for coming out. You're the GOAT. Buffalo trying to get that puck out now. They win the faceoff, though. Darlene, good stretch pass. All the way up to Ryan McLeod. Poked off his stick easily. I'm interested to see the first 5 minutes of the second period. I think it's going to tell a lot if Buffalo is going to be humming or not. Uh-oh, Hudson bobbles the puck in his own end. Norris is going to keep it. Tuck centers it. Good save, Dobesh. Good job by Jake Evans. Or that was Cole Caulfield, my bad. Uh-oh, Montreal's getting hounded in the forecheck right now. Dobson's got no stick. And Buffalo still cannot keep that puck in. All right. What happened to Noah Dobson? Did he just drop his stick? He picked it up. Tage Thompson. He is first on the forecheck right now. Down low to Benson. Trying to wrap it around out in front. Good save by Dobesh and a good clear by the Montreal Canadiens as they have iced the puck. Hot take, I think Ryan McLeod scores next. That honestly is a hot take. Who do I want to win? Les Habitants de Montreal. Hope I don't jinx, but aside from last game, Dobesh has been consistent AF. He has been. He's also incredible after a loss. He's got a 5-0 record in this postseason following a loss, and he's got great stats too. So he's been very, very good. All right, we have 18 minutes remaining here in the second. Jack Quinn fails to get that puck in. I wonder how aggressive Montreal is going to be also. Like, they're up by 2. They can't just sit back for 40 minutes. That is not a recipe for success. There it is. Zucker in the slot. Oh, my God. He missed the net entirely. Can he jam it home? Can he jam it in? No. Jakub Dobesh will cover that puck up. That was Buffalo's best opportunity so far. Over 1,000 people watching is crazy. That's Game 7, baby. That is game number 7. Good save by Dobesh. It went off the boards, bounced out back in front. Zucker was like inches away from jamming that one in, man. Can Dobesh cover that with his blocker? Pretty sure they can cover the blocker, right? Over 1,000 people know your name is Paul now. What did I have for dinner? I had pasta, pretty much. It's like a form of pasta. Montreal, good job getting it out. UPL is going to have to play it. Connor Timmins leading the breakout as these Sabres are going to dump it in and go to work. Norris, Thompson, and Benson, the number 1 line of Buffalo right now. Trying to get them back into this game and try to cut the lead in half. And there it is, delayed penalty. The Buffalo Sabres are going to get an opportunity with the man advantage. Is it Carrier or Evans? It might be Alex Carrier headed to the sin bin. High stick. Benson's bleeding. Or that's Norris. Norris is bleeding. Uh-oh. That might be a 4-minute double minor. He's bleeding. That's going to be 4 minutes, chat. That is going to be 4 minutes on the PK. The Sabres fans have erupted. We got ourselves a game. They're going to have a ton of time here, boys. A ton of time. Let's see. What hit him in the face? I couldn't really see it from that angle. I don't think there was a high stick. Wait a minute. What sticks him in the face? Benson's stick high sticks him? Wait a minute, wait a minute. The referees are headed to the NHL review. That might not be a penalty, chat. Deja vu, last game up by 2. They're coming out here. Here's the call. No penalty on the play. Zach Benson high-sticked his own teammate. Ha! That is fucked. He was sick. Let's see here, Benson. Yeah, Benson is the one that high-sticked him. Yeah, I was wondering how Carrier could have sticked him, considering he was literally on the ice battling with his stick on one hand. Zach Benson, what is going on? Oh, that's shit if you're a Sabres fan, man. That is bad. That is, you were almost at a 4-minute double minor, and now you're not even getting a power play. All right, Benson, Krebs, and Thompson out there now. Trying to put pressure on the Montreal Canadiens, but they're going to get it down the length of the ice. 17 to go. Dahlin plays it back to Samuelsson. Good stretch feed all the way up to Benson. Plays it off the wall. Tage Thompson now is offside at the blue line. RIP Sabres fans. We hit the jackpot. Still time. There is still time. Well, that 4-minute power play would have been crucial, dude. Krebs, Thompson, and Tuck have no points on home ice in this entire series. -4, -7, and -6. Wow. That is bad. Hard to win when your top line is doing that. Since when can you challenge a high stick? There was no challenge. The NHL just reviewed it. Like the referees, to make sure it was the right call. Which is good on them. They got the right call there. No penalty on the play. Buffalo is going to dump that puck in. Best refs, they're not blind. That's a fair play. Dome takes a shot. Good save by Dobish. Aiden Gooley is going to chip it out. We got Bolduc in on that puck. Zachary Bolduc takes a shot. UPL makes the save. And he is covering that one up as Kirby Dach is going to dig at the goaltender. Good job, Kirby. First, the Habs challenged a no goal and succeeded, and now we got no pen. Today? That didn't happen today. There's no challenge. Good shot by Bolduc. Just couldn't beat UPL, who's honestly been solid since coming in relief in game number 6. Oh, man, 5-hole was wide open on that play. A little bit lower on that puck, and that was in. It was a wide open 5-hole. (16:32). Montreal has a face-off in the offensive zone that they lose. Power's going to send it off the glass. Can he get it out? Yes, he does. Malenstein is going to battle now. Good keep there by Deneau. No, he didn't keep it in. That is offside at the blue line. Check Discord when you get a chance. Penis is cooking for this. What? This guy's smoking crack. (16:17) remaining in the second. First game 7 since 2011 for the Buffalo Sabres. Chad, how old were y'all in 2011? That's insane. Owen Power. Uh-oh, Power. Right off the skate of Kirby Dach. Not a great breakout feed. He's going to send it off the wall now. Benson's got some room to skate with it. Zach Benson into the offensive zone. Hands it off to Norris. Trying to go short side on Dobish. That one's going to come back outside of the zone. Benson over to Josh Norris now. Getting pinned along the wall by Lane Hudson. Good defending so far by the Canadiens. They've done a great job defensively in this game, not giving Buffalo much at all. Look at Lane Hudson outworking Tage Thompson there. That is what you want to see. Half his size, it don't matter. And the Montreal Canadiens are going to get that puck out. Not too far, though. Take your time, Hudson. D to Matheson. He's going to get that red line and get it in deep. Oh, no. Got stopped up by Dahlin, and here come Buffalo. The other way. Bad breakout feed there. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Quinn takes a shot. That's going to get blocked. Jack Quinn again with it. Jack Quinn curling back. Hands it off to Rasmus Dahlin at the blue line. Dahlin shoots. That one's going to go over the net high. Got to get out, Matheson. Poke that on the wall. Savkovsky, tons of space. There we go. Here comes Le Montreal. They're just going to dump that puck in deep. They don't need to cheat for any offense. They're up by 2. I don't think they can just sit back, though. Like, if you're just defending for 40 minutes, eventually the other team's going to score. I always hated when the Edmonton Oilers did that. I was living in Germany in 2011. What for? Go Habs, go. I was living in Detroit in 11. How did you survive Detroit in 2011? Back then, were they not the murder capital of the United States? Good job by Ivan Demidov. Playing very, very good defense. Oh, man, Gooley. Got to move that puck, Gooley. Waiting a little bit too long. Jake Evans is going to get it in, though. Everybody has to tag up. Samuelson. Stretch feed. Ryan McLeod is first on that puck right now. Buffalo's going to gain possession in the offensive zone. Alex Tuch back to the blue line, and that puck is out. Across the blue line. How do you live in New York in 2001? Oh, okay, brother. I think you have great potential. Have you ever thought about being a broadcaster? Just a suggestion. Really? You think I do? That warms my heart. All right, we're at commercial break number 4, chat. That is now 4 in the hockey game. I just stutter way too much to be a broadcaster, to be honest. I think I can bring some excitement and energy to a call, but mumbling and tumbling my words, just a little bit too much. How do you live in Vancouver on June 2011? I remember that, man. Facebook was flooded with pictures. Now, 1 penalty by Montreal. I mean, there's only been 1 penalty by Buffalo, right? Wasn't that a delay a game penalty? Oh, I hate blaming the officials, man. Do better. I think you do a great job of broadcasting. Thank you. I appreciate the kind comments. Blue Jays up 4-3. Are the Blue Jays trash this year, Chad? Are they bad? Besides this playoff between Habs and Sabres, where the hell was Ratko Gudas? He got injured against Edmonton. I think it was after game 1. He didn't play after that. He was like dealing with a lot of ankle issues. Okamoto heating up. Who's that? Really bad? You're a Jays fan? Yeah, I am. Mega bad. Jays are mid. What is their record, chat? Weren't they mid at the beginning of last season too? Pretty sure they were. Buffalo, please come back. Jays have a lot of expectations. I mean, how could you not? You go to a Game 7 of the World Series. They got the Edmonton Oilers expectations now. Cup or bust. We need a score. Yep. Buffalo needs to get one. I mean, before the end of this period, they got 13:52 to work with. We'll see what they can do. Leap to no gets waved out of the faceoff. How many minutes are left? 13:52. We have a face-off outside of the Montreal zone. It is Texier taking it. I would like to add, Alex Texier's stick is the longest stick I've ever seen. Pause. Good job, Montreal. They're going to clear that puck down. Bowen Byram's got to go back for it now. As we have a whistle. Why? What was that whistle for? Jays are 21-25. Damn. Ugly ass record, dude. Can I give you a fun fact? Sure. Why not? The only Game 7 victory for the Sabres came in 97 against the Ottawa Senators. Any of you unks in the chat remember that series? Why whistle? I don't know. The faceoff comes out of Buffalo's zone. I don't know what happened there. All right, 13:35. Alex Carrier. Yeah, it's going to be a simple dump and chase by Montreal as UPL covers that puck up. Let's be honest, Carolina will destroy Montreal. I completely disagree. Watching the game on my phone, but I can literally save it on my TV. Like, they blow the whistle, and now number 17 is crashing out. Out of play? No, the puck was in play there. I don't know why they blew it dead. I guess offside? It wasn't icing. Nick Suzuki's coming out to take this draw now. Up against Helenas. Suzuki wins it. Back to Lane Hudson. Finding Slavkovsky now. Slav, you are way too big and heavy to be moving like that. Good shot by Caulfield. Even better save by UPL. And the Sabres will clear the zone. I remember that series I was swimming. You were swimming? Nice, dude. Refs got drunk? Maybe. One too many beers before the game. I would not want to be an NHL referee. Dobish is going to play that puck. We don't want no whistle. That clock's got to get milked. Like a big fat cow. Zucker moves that puck up. All the way now to Norris. Good reverse hit by Josh Norris. On Lane Hudson. Down low is Jack Quinn. Below the goal line. Buffalo's trying to create some offense. He wanted to go short side on that shot. Just narrowly missing the net. With 12:35 to go. Sabres are starting to generate some momentum, but they got to have extended zone time. And this is exactly what they're doing now. Norris centers it. Can't get a shot on net. Tage Thompson, curl and drag. Where's the puck at? That was a hellacious block by the Montreal defender. And we got a high stick. There's going to be a face-off outside of the zone. I can be a ref. Yeah, at like the Timbits level. Like U9. You don't want to be out here with these monsters ripping that puck around, dude. You know how easily you could get hit with that puck? I think you know your stuff. What's the prediction you have? I had Habs in 6, so I was incorrect about that. But for Game 7, I said 2-1 Le Montreal. I could be a ref in the NHL easily. You got to be able to skate, Aiden. Can you skate? You're going to be doing a lot of traveling to keep up with the pace of the game. Buffalo loses the draw. Matheson is going to swing it up the wall as that puck is out of play. Do I have nice calves? Not really, no. They're kind of skinny. A lot better now, but just genetics. Even U13 would be too much to ref. It's not Le Montreal. It is in my book. All right, I got to ban this guy. There's no way I could just allow him to say that. You have to be able to skate and be blind. Yeah, being blind is one of the certifications of becoming an NHL referee. 12:14 remaining. Why are the Buffalo fans getting mad? Buffalo loses the faceoff again. They're getting beat a lot on the draws here. It's been a story of the series. Winning faceoffs are so crucial in a hockey game. It means you start with possession. Benson centers it. Shot! That gets blocked. Montreal's doing a hell of a job blocking shots right now. They're not allowing much at all to get on Dobish. Shots are only 14-12 in favor of the Habs, as they're going to get it out of the zone, and Benson's going to have to break it out now. I feel like this Benson, Thompson, and Norris line is going to be dead tired in the third. Oh my God! Anderson in all alone! And he missed the net entirely, and then he just ran into the goalpost. Holy shit. He could be hurt. Buffalo. Better skater than Basta. Free that dude. Sabres are just having these mental lapses, man. Defensively, they're giving up way too much. Why does it feel like it's bots? There's definitely some bots in the stream, 100%. I mean, with 1,500 people, you gotta bet. I was told NHL doesn't want a Canadian team to win because they lose money. I mean, ever since Gary came into the NHL, been a while. Oh, Anderson, you could have finished the game right there, dude. He took off that post, though, right off its moorings. Moorings? I think that's the word. Right off its moorings? Yeah. I would skate circles around you, Paul. We need Canada to win this. We need the Habs to advance to the conference finals. I need the Habs to advance. I think Anderson is okay, though. We have 11:25 remaining here in the second. Buffalo needs a goal, and they need one soon, man. The Habs are just not giving up anything defensively. They're forechecking hard. They're clogging up the neutral zone. And it's been tough generating offense for the Sabres. Josh Doan trying to deke in. Can't do anything, and Dobish covers it up. I remember when the NHL was either going to expand to Vegas or Quebec City. 2017? Buffalo cannot read in cursive. Confirmed. Go rewatch that 2017 expansion draft. Vegas had so many handshake deals. It was nuts. Josh Doan was trying to create something there, but I don't know. Deking on a 1-on-2. At this point, you got to drive wide and just get a shot on net. Try to get anything. Shoot for a rebound. But face-off win by the Habs. They get it out and they get it in. Nick Suzuki now. In on the forecheck. Plays it out in front. Oh, Caulfield. Here we go. Buffalo the other way. They got numbers. Alinas. What a poke check by the D-man. Who was that? Was that Carrier? It was. Causing that play to be turned the other way. Slavkovsky centers it. Good save there by UPL. It's all it takes, man. One little poke check, and you're headed the other way as a team. Zucker's going to dump it in. Gooley. Up the wall now. Suzuki's got some time. No, he doesn't. Jack Quinn is all over his ass. Go, Caulfield. You got some space. Cole Caulfield. Shot. Good save, UPL. Couldn't save it with his glove, though. Hayden Krebs can't move that puck. Good forecheck by the Canadiens. I remember when Vegas drafted Nick Suzuki in trade for Pacioretty. That was a bad trade. Very bad trade in hindsight now. I mean, hindsight is 2020, but kind of didn't understand the move at the time, considering Vegas was a new franchise too. You would think you want at least one young piece to build around, but no. They went all in every single year. Mallenstein shot. Ooh, Mallenstein had a wide open net to shoot at there. Samuelson from the blue line. And Dobish stops it once again. Jakob Dobish. He has been lights out so far. Last Canadian team win was 93. Yeah, that was the same year that Gary came in. Mallenstein, top left was wide open, or top right was wide open. Dobish was kind of off balance too. But he's been solid so far. That's 5? Chad, is that 5 commercial breaks now? Are we on 4 or 5? I think we're on 4. 3 in the first period, 2 in the second so far. We're averaging 3 a period. Wow. I can just imagine how many they're going to cram in the third. W commercial breaks. UPL, only reason why the Sabres are still in the game. Partially, I agree. Buffalo's had some good stretches. They're not putting a lot together consecutively. That one could have snuck through A. Yeah. Dobish was good not moving, though. It was in between his legs. It's number 5. Is it 5? 5 or 4, chat? This is 5? All right, this is number 5. I was 4 years old in 93. Damn. Hashtag Unk. This guy has to be cheating. Who's cheating? What? Highly entertained. I think you should apply for Sportsnet. You're welcome. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. You need to be more aggressive. Yeah, you do. But also, when you're more aggressive, you are more likely to have chances go the other way, right? You start pinching in on the, when your defense start pinching in, trying to keep pucks into the zone. If it bounces out, there could be a break the other way. How dare UPL not have a goal in this series? Was it UPL that scored the goalie goal for Buffalo? No, it was Nedeljkovic in Buffalo, right? I'm just massively confused right now. Ain't no ride happening tonight. Nah. Pasta doesn't have the guts to be with Sportsnet. What do you mean guts, Aiden? Or not Aiden, Melatonin? What does that even mean? 9:46 remaining here in the second as Norris is going to get waved out of the faceoff circle. When is the next Be a Pro live? Either tomorrow or Wednesday. One of the two. We should have 2 days off. I think Game 1 will begin Thursday for whoever wins this series. We might do both days. We'll see. Holy shit, Stripes. Can we drop the puck, please? Tage Thompson's taking this face-off. Now, in Game 6, they moved him to the wing, and he didn't take any draw. Oh, my. Zach Benson almost wide open in the slot. Bad pass there by Montreal. Sabres are going to counterattack. They're going to have to take their time, though. Dahlin back in his own end now. Plays the puck up. Tage Thompson is going to get it in. Dobish out to play it. All right, Jakob Dobish, I like that. I like when the goalies who can play the puck, play the puck. Jake Evans the other way, sends it in deep, not forcing anything up the middle. You get a 2-0 lead, you do not need to worry. It is now on Buffalo to get back in this game. Montreal's not going to give it to you. Benson, searching for some help here in the offensive zone, hands it off to Bone Byram. Puts it into the corner to Ryan McLeod. Back to Power now at the blue line. Power drops it off to Benson. All this puck possession time is nice, but they got to get a good shot. McLeod down low. Firing. Oh, he tried to go back door to Power. It could have been there. McLeod, that puck's going to skip over his stick. And Montreal clear now. They don't get up the wall. Josh Doan capitalizing on that turnover. Doan, good poke check there by Dobish. He's active with his stick. Not allowing the Sabres to do anything. Alexander Tuck now, fresh off the bench. Tuck is going to leave it for Doan. Josh Doan. So much speed. Doan takes a shot. It gets blocked. Rebound. Saved by Dobish. Oh, my God.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
What a glove stop by Jakob Dobish. On the rebound. I thought that was going to be a goal. I'm not going to lie. I really did think that was going to be a goal. He made the first save. It squirted free to Alexander Tuck, and then he just snags it with the glove. Ha! This is feeling eerily similar to Buffalo-Boston Game 1. I don't know about that. This is a much different scenario, right? Elimination game for both teams. That was the best chance by Tuck all series. But an elite save by Dobish. We've seen it, chat. We have seen Jakob Dobish steal a Game 7. We know he can come up big. Dobish is absolutely cooking. 8:05 left to play here in the second. Why did I glaze that weak-ass save? What do you mean, dude? That was a great stop. Alexander Tuck was literally in the slot and had an opportunity to shoot wherever. Zucker wobbling over his stick right now, though. 7:50 remaining. Buffalo just wants that clock winded down. They want to get to the third period with a multi-goal lead and be in full control of this Game 7. It's a weird situation to be in, though, right? You're up by 2. The game's been somewhat anticlimactic since that. Caulfield takes a shot. That puck is out of play. Like, do they fall asleep eventually? If you're defending for long enough, you're going to make a mistake. Flash the leather, baby, just like Rebecca Pasta. It's Alex Tuck. Nobody expects him to score. I actually do expect him to score. He's got to wake the fuck up. He just played himself out of an $11 million deal that potentially was going to be offered his way. There was a rumor Seattle was going to give that dude $11 million, and they ain't doing it now. After seeing him in the second round, Is Caulfield on fire? No. Caulfield's been very quiet in this game. 7:25. Allenstein hands it off to Peyton Krebs now. One-on-one with Hudson. Good job defensively by Hudson. Who said that man can't play defense? Great poke check. I think, honestly, like, hockey Twitter doesn't know what defense actually means. Like, they couldn't describe to you what is defense. Allenstein, back to the blue line. Texier, can you get it out? No, that bounces over the stick of Josh Anderson. Oh, my. Peyton Krebs getting smacked like a bug along the wall there by Anderson. But Buffalo's able to keep it in again. This line of the Sabres going to work down low. Jordan Greenway, back to the point. Greenway has it down low again. Finding Mallenstein. Nice poke check by Dobish. Rebound, and it's in! Estida Tabarnak. Samuelson, the puck squirts free. And the Buffalo Sabres are on the board with 6:41 left to play here in the second. There it is. The crowd erupts. The fans are back in it. Kickstart your heart, literally. There is some momentum. There is some life. And it all started with Jordan Greenway. Dobish poke check, went out to Samuelson, and he could not see that puck at all. Dobish had no idea where that puck was at. Top shelf. 4 bodies in front of Jakub Dobish. Yeah, there's no... Oh, my God, dude. The amount of bodies in front of Dobish is insane. I couldn't even see him on the replay. That was nutty. There it is. Ask EA to replace James Sobolski in Shell 27. What a goal for the Sabres, man. Get them back into this game. Chat, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, make sure to hit that sub button to help your boy out. 50K by the end of the year. Tabarnak. If Sabres come back and win, you got to unmod Bobby. Wait, what? Why do I got to unmod Bobby? What did Bobby do? That was horrendous defense. It wasn't great, but it was a broken play. Dobish was trying to poke check that. It deflected out in front to Samuelson. And there was bodies in front of Dobish. No chance to see that loose puck. All right, Montreal, you can't just sit back now. You're only up by 1. The lead has been cut in half, and the Sabres are officially back in this game. The building has life. And Montreal respond here. Back to the blue line. Matheson plays it in deep. Tage Thompson is first on the puck right now. Can the Canadiens extend their lead again? 6:05 remaining here in the second. Good pass by Power. Finding Bowen Byram now in space. Byram to the outside. Beautiful feed. Shot by Benson. Oh, he missed the net entirely. Zach Benson was this close to tying the game up. Yeah, the atmosphere is back in the building now. Buffalo is humming. Alexander Tuch takes a shot. Wires it over the net, though. Dahlin keeps it in. Tuch picks it up. Fires it off the shin pads. Montreal is going to flick it out. 5:30 remaining. Habs going to do it. There's a lot of time left in this game, man. They are not out of the woods yet. Texier, bobbling puck. Can he poke it away? Texier's going to grab it. Oh, he didn't have full possession, though. Demidov's going to leave that one. Let it go back to the blue line. Gooley in deep to Evans. Finding Demidov. A guy who's been very quiet here in Game 7. I mean, Montreal hasn't really needed to generate any offense in this game so far. Also, Arbor Xhekaj has not been out there on the ice in a long time. He has been stapled to the bench. I think they're running out 5D now, chat. On the Montreal side. Tabarnak, Le Caxaguer. We got ourselves a game now. Dobson sending in deep. Buffalo, though, they're going to skate it out of their own zone. McLeod the other way, handing it off to Tuch. He bobbles it. Turnover, Buffalo. And here comes Cole Caulfield. What a save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That was the best rush so far by Caulfield. That's what happens when you keep defending and sitting back. Eventually, something's going to go in, right? And we got another commercial break. So that's 6. Oh, we're not even out of the second period. We got 6. It means we're going to have 9+. Are you Sagapines? What does that mean? Esse cute esta Sagapines. Don't know what that means. If I was a Buffalo fan, I would not want Tuck to return. Commercial number 6. Shameful. Ruining all of our hockey experience. Nobody wants to look at this Nicorette commercial. Official quit smoking partner of the NHL. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Are you famous? Why aren't you on, like, I don't know, a sports channel? Definitely not famous, no. I guess you would call me a content creator of some sort. Check out my YouTube channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. Ha! Listen, if the NHL is going to plug an ad, I'm plugging an ad for myself. Fuck it. What team do I root for? The Edmonton Oilers. Past is famous? Yeah, I don't think so. I can walk out in public and nobody's recognizing me. It's honestly the best thing, the best combo to have is to be very rich, but not to be famous. So you can still do normal day-to-day activities. You can take your kid to school, go to the grocery store, go to the mall, not get recognized. It's kind of perfect, right? I mean, I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm definitely not. Oil up? Why would I oil up? I stay oiled up, dude. Hoping the Avs beat Vegas. I think they will. Paul lends me 5 every night. That's how rich he is. Paul. Except when everyone knows your voice. I haven't been recognized yet out in public. So we'll see. When it happens, chat, I'll let you guys know. When I get my first encounter. It's honestly going to be pretty weird for me. It'll be surreal and weird. Wayne Hudson over to Dobson. Montreal failed to keep that puck in. And that is offside. I'll never be that big past... that's all good. I don't need to be that big. Don't come to Ontario or you'll become history. What does that mean? Explain that to me, Aiden. What the hell that mean? What'd that mean? It's 8:13. We're not even out of the second period. Holy shit, you're right. This period has gone way longer than the first. First period has flew by, but this second's been a little bit slower. As we have 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the second. And it is a 2-1 hockey game. Thank you, JoJo, for the sub. I appreciate it. Also, if your subs are on public, they will pop up on the screen. Zach Benson. Through the neutral zone now. Uh-oh. Who blew a tire? I think it was Norris. Cole Caulfield can't get that puck out, though. Mike Matheson. Hands it off to Carrier. Tons of room. Time and space, Carrier. Time and space. Beautiful feed. Nah, that wasn't a great feed. I thought it was going to go right on the tape of Suzuki. And that puck is out of play. How long have I been a content creator? 2022? Like late 2022, so almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in November. It means you'll become a rumor. Again, don't really understand what that means. Dobish couldn't see. Now I'm sad. Love watching the Canucks. Did you love watching them this year? When they were bad? Have I always been an Oilers fan? No, Edmonton's the only team I've ever cheered for. I mean, I've cheered for, like, different players throughout history, but not a team. Not a franchise. Like when Ovi was on his cup run in 2018, I really wanted to see him win it. Big fan of Sid, obviously. But the only team I've really ever cheered for was Edmonton. I wanted to see Roberto Luongo in Vancouver win it in 2011 because Bobby Lou's my all-time favorite goalie. Unfortunately, didn't happen. Shout out Sedin sisters. Bunch of bitches. All right, 3:17 to go. Buffalo, get a rush here. Good feed over. Oh, it just hopped over the stick of Helenas. He was all alone, one-on-one with Dobesh. Dobson, stretch pass. That is going to be icing. Nope, Anderson's going to beat out that icing as Dahlin plays it. And here come the Sabres the other way. 3-on-3 with numbers. Jack Quinn just puts it in deep. Smart play, smart play. Turnover right now at either blue line would be costly. Aiden Gooley would feed up to Jake Evans now. Chip and chase hockey again. Over your Sid. Who's better or who I like more? Allenstein shovels that puck out to Greenway with 2:35 remaining. Peyton Krebs. Shot. Oh, that was a cheeky little shot. Dobish did make the save with his pad, though. We're Greenway. Honestly, Greenway, I didn't like that one. Peyton Krebs was wide open at the blue line. Even called for it, too. Carrier off the wall and out. Smart play, safe play. Ivan Demidov shot. That's going to miss the net wide. We are just trading chances back and forth right now. The defensive structure has gone out the window. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Pavkovsky skating into the zone. He's got some wheels. Slav tries to go short side. Why did Slavkovsky not move that puck there? I don't understand that one. Caulfield down low. You got to pinch that lane. Hudson out the blue line. He couldn't get that in deep. Buffalo's going to easily exit the zone. McLeod the other way. Dropping it off to Tuck. In deep to Ryan McLeod. Can't handle the puck, though. It's intense when it's a one-goal game. Yeah, it is very, very intense. You know one shot changes the entire trajectory. Here it is. Doan. Shot over the net. Man, if I had $1 every single time Buffalo has fired the puck over the net, I'd be a millionaire this game. Eileen. Shot. That one's going to hit a body out in front. 1:07 remaining. Power battling in the corner right now. A lot of Montreal. Oh, Tuck shot. Save. Dobesh. Rebound. Got to clear it. Cole. Caulfield. He gets it out of the zone. All right. Somebody's going to be able to change. It is a long change, though. They're not getting off the ice. Tuck in the middle. McLeod can't handle it, and Dobesh will cover it up. Damn. Ryan McLeod wanted a penalty there. He is not going to get it. I got Hurricanes winning it all. You got money on that? Prediction for Avs Vegas. Avs in 5. That is my official prediction. Best city to visit on vacation in Canada? I don't know. It kind of depends on what you're looking for. Vancouver is a nice city. It's just really expensive. Montreal also is nice too. They're kind of rude. No offense, Habs fans, but listen, I've been to Montreal and Quebec. Not the kindest of people. 44 to go. Paige Thompson now. Buffalo wants... If Buffalo ties this game up... Oh my God. Thompson, curl and drag. What a stop by Dobish. The puck is free. We got Carrier diving in after it, and the whistle's blown. 31 seconds remaining. That puck was so close to crossing the goal line. Winnipeg. Melatonin, get out of here, Winnipeg. Who wants to go to Winnipeg? Winnipeg is the murder capital of Canada. Plus, their winters suck. How did this stay out? Tuck? Or that was Thompson with a shot? Oh my God, the puck was free. Carrier was diving on the loose puck to cover it up. Frenchies can be assholes. Sometimes. Canadiens overrated. How are they overrated? Shout out Alex Carrier diving on that puck, not allowing it to cross the goal line. Multiple Montreal players were laying on that one. Ha! Wow. How did that stay out? Hasn't been a great second. It's heating up now at the end. We got 31.7. Jets rebuild. Nah. I'm good. All right, Philippe Deneau is going to take the face-off up against Norris. Deneau wins it clean. That is why you trade for the guy. Good job, Montreal, getting in deep with 20 seconds to go. You just want to get out of this period with a 1-goal lead. It would be a disaster if Buffalo tie this game up. Final 15 now. Thompson into the offensive zone. Still has it. Tage shot. Saved by Dobish. Centers it out in front. Oh my God. Josh Norris digging. Absolutely digging at the loose puck as Buffalo has all the momentum. But they are heading into the third period down by 1. As we are going to have ourselves a finish here in Game 7. It's a 2-1 lead for Les Canadiens entering the third. I'll say the first 15 minutes of that period was trash. Final 5, amazing. McJesus to where? Nowhere. That was asinine, chat. Absolutely asinine. St. Louis better tell his team to wake up. They cannot play like that in the third. Buffalo, they caught some momentum after scoring that goal. Habs are going to have to respond, and they're going to have to play in the offensive zone. They can't just defend. With a 1-goal lead, it ain't going to happen. Did I ever play hockey? Yes, since I was 4. We are winning this. That's the attitude, Lose Twitch. You need to have that. You need to have some confidence. You got some momentum building now. All right, it is officially intermission time. That means ask me anything. Q&A. I think we're going to save the tier list for the next live stream. I don't really have any to do right now anyways. Let me check Twitter. Oh, man, I completely forgot the Spurs game was on. Completely forgot. You're a casual fan, Lose Twitch. Uh-oh, Melatonin is beefing with everybody right now. What is the score of the Thunder game? 42-35, San Antonio. Still early, though. I'm watching both. Yeah, I'm going to have this one up now. I completely forgot it was... I think it started an hour later at 8:30. My honeymoon was in Vancouver. Loved it. Been a lot to Toronto. Love it. I live in Buffalo. Would like to spend time in Quebec. Spend time in Ottawa. Ottawa's a nice city, too. I will say that. Ottawa is a very nice city. Some parts are a little bit dirty, but it's not bad. I enjoyed my time there. I also really enjoyed my time in Edmonton. Even though it was absolutely freezing in January, it was still fun. Start at 4. I hope you still have your first hockey stick. I do not know. I think I only have like my last couple. I gotta buy a new one anyways in October. That's why Justo ain't watching. Oh, that's all good. He's an OKC fan. His team is in the midst of a potential dynasty. I don't blame the guy. Ottawa is the Canadian Buffalo. What do you mean by that, Loose Twitch? Calgary is so peak. I've never been to Calgary. I heard it's like the Walmart Edmonton, though. Winnipeg, probably the worst Canadian city. Yeah. Close second is Vancouver. Why Vancouver? Vancouver is extremely expensive, but it's a very beautiful city. My bedtime in 10. Spurs in 6. FOKC. Shut up and show the game. That is crazy. How many mini sticks do I have? Probably have a couple somewhere in my closet. Maybe 2 or 3. I can't really remember. Vancouver full of tweakers. Every city has tweakers though, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was the intervention on OGMW2? 10 out of 10. I mean, you couldn't give it a lower rating. Gotta be 10 out of 10. Although I wasn't that big of a quick scoper back in the day. Back in MW2 at least. I did more sniping in MW3, but I did use the intervention. Everything in Vancouver is so beautiful. It's an amazing city. Just really expensive. Victoria is fabulous. That's somewhere where I do want to go. I want to go to Vancouver. There's also a spot in BC where it like never snows in the winter. Like it's warm. Not like Florida warm, but like warm for Canada, right? All the sports games are on so early. That's what I loved being in Alberta. When I was in Edmonton, we had games starting like 4:30, 5 p.m. That was nuts, man. That was unheard of for me. Their late games start at 8:30. Victoria is boring as hell? How? You live in Vancouver? I do not live in Vancouver, no. Victoria barely snows and very warm. Maybe it's Victoria then. It's a spot in BC. I'm not sure the actual name. The Canucks are on at like 7, yeah. Link to see game for free. If you join our Discord, I'm sure somebody can help you out. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Watch the San Jose game at 8. That's what I mean, man. You get to see everybody in action. A lot of the East Coast doesn't watch West Coast hockey games simply because they're on too late. Were you a natural on ice? No. I could barely skate when I first started. I wanted to quit so bad. I literally cried And I wasn't even like, at the beginning, I wasn't even with the other group of kids. They were across the ice, like learning how to skate. I was with my mom and dad at the bench, and I hated it. I cried my ass off. I couldn't skate. Literally couldn't skate without like holding on to something. But, I mean, that's the hardest thing to do, right? Is learning how to skate. Once you get over that, things come a little bit more naturally. I'd like to know why Habs fans are all over the world. It's an original six franchise, big fan base. And they're very dedicated. I have underestimated the Habs fan base. I mean, this playoff run just shows it. I was twirling at like 6 years old. Did you start at 6? How long did it take you to learn? Probably only a couple months. I can't really remember. Definitely within like a year, right? I just remember at the beginning, I did not want to go to like hockey practice. But my parents forced me to, and I'm glad they did. Otherwise, I probably would have never played hockey. Habs might choke. Good for you for not quitting. I mean, good for my parents. Not giving in to the child. Wasn't really up to me. What are you for? What does that mean? Why do we suck at drafting? Who is we? Canucks? I mean, you guys haven't had a number one overall pick in a while. How many top 3 picks have you had, though? I mean, you drafted Quinn Hughes at like 8th or 9th overall. That wasn't a bad pick. I'm trying to think of the bad picks Vancouver has made. You guys remember, is it Ulevy? Eli Ulevy from 2016, I believe. Ulevy, I think his name was. They took him like 6th overall. I know Canucks fans will remember that one. Jake Virtanen also, another draft bust that Vancouver took. Sabres always lose when I'm at my mom's, and I'm at my mom's. Superstitious. Blues are the best team at what? Losing? Tell us that water hose story. Did I not tell you guys already? I mean, it's pretty simple. I was like 3 years old. I was playing with my neighbor with the water hose. We were soaked, and I just disguised it that I needed to change my clothes even though I pissed myself. Pretty much all there is to it. I was like, oh, I got to go home and change my clothes. I'm freezing because I'm soaked. But I also pissed myself. I just need to pee really, really bad, and I think the water made it worse. 2 breakaways, nothing. Yeah, I mean, if Montreal capitalized on those breakaways, good night, Jim Kite. We also drafted Podkolzin. Yeah, but you gave him up for nothing. Thank you for Podsy, man. I absolutely love Podkolzin. 4th rounder? Please, that is a fleece. Montreal goes into the 3rd round. It will be part of the revenge. Somewhat, yeah. Are you for Montreal or Buffalo? Et la boue, les habitants. Oui, oui, oui. Pedersen is the best player they ever drafted. Yeah, but he sucks now. What even happened with Elias Pettersson? How do you go from a 100-point guy to the shell that he is right now? Like, I don't understand. Like, what happened? It's those soft Swedes, man. No offense to anybody from Sweden, but hit or miss sometimes. Could have got Caulfield, but no, we get Podsy. Podsy's a good player, but he's no Cole Caulfield. Locker room issues and coaching change. That just screams to me that Elias Pettersson is a bitch, though. If locker issues causes you to completely lose your game, you're soft. You're absolutely fucking soft. No locker room issue unless JT Miller really did bang his fiance. If that actually happened, then okay. I can understand it. But I don't know, man. SAWFT. Blues are better than the Habs. No, they're not, dude. What are you talking about? The Blues didn't even make the playoffs. Get St. Louis out of here. Poverty-ass franchise, man. Next Be A Pro live stream tomorrow or the next day. We're going to do it. Kapanen almost has 5 minutes of ice time this whole game. He's probably not going to play that much. Arbor Jack guy since the first period hasn't been out there either. I'm so superstitious. I only wear my Marner jersey when it's Knights game day and they always win. Thank you, Anna, for the sub. I appreciate it. I just witnessed a prime Patty Wall in those last 30 seconds. That was nuts, UG. That was insane. I don't know how Jakub Dobeš made those saves. Buffalo was pushing, though. They were really, really pushing. Opinion on Carter Hart? I think he's going to get lit up by Colorado. I have a hard time seeing Colorado not score. 12-12 overtime in the sim game is crazy. Holy fuck-a-moly. You are right. That is nuts. Shots are what? 53 to 54? 2010 Halak all over again? Maybe. Honestly, a lot of similarities there. But Yaroslav Halak in 2010, he stole that starting position away from Price, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Thoughts on playoff Stankoven? He's been great. He has been great. Did I do the NBA bracket challenge? I did not know, but I had OKC winning it all. OKC over the Knicks. I think that was my prediction. Just like he did against Montebo. Yeah, fair. Montebo, I think, more so lost his job. Like, I don't think Dobeš did anything spectacular. Monty was just ass. Monty's not even on the team anymore, man. Poor guy. He was a starter last season. Now he's off the team. They're going with Fowler and Dobeš. Zeev Bouillum is better than Hughes. Don't even start. No, he's not. You wouldn't be saying that if roles were reversed and you never traded Quinn Hughes. I remember Vancouver fans glazing Hughes, and rightly so. He's a great defender. You guys are just mad that he didn't want to stay with your franchise. 25 goals in one game is insane. Real fucked up. Bouchard is better than Hughes and Makar. I disagree. As an unbiased Oilers fan, I can't say that. What is your guess if Montreal makes it the third round? I'm going to wait. I'll wait, and I'll do my prediction if that happens. If that were to happen, I'll wait until game one and make that prediction. Listen, we can't look ahead right now. The Habs got 20 hard miles in this third. 20 hard miles. Bouchard is not near the level of Makar and Hughes. He can perform at that level in the playoffs, though. I mean, we've seen it. But, I mean, overall, those guys are definitely better. I mean, Cale Makar is having a rough postseason run. You guys looked at his numbers? Not been great. I mean, he's got 4 goals, which is good. Why was everyone frozen on the Samuelson goal? They didn't know where the puck was at. Dobeš went for the poke check. It deflected off his stick. Oh my God, Wemby, that is nuts. He's been good, not great. Yeah, Quinn Hughes outplayed him straight up. Hughes got overworked. They were playing Quinn like 30 minutes a night. That's way too much. That's how you wear down your best defenseman in a 7-game series, playing every other day. 30 minutes. 4 goals against the Kings and Wild. The Wild are a good team, though. What do you mean? Minnesota was a very good team this season. Hughes was incredible, way better than Makar. He definitely outplayed him. But I saw Evan Bouchard outplay Quinn Hughes in a head-to-head playoff matchup. This game must open up big time. I don't know if it's going to open up. Buffalo's going to push. I think the Habs are just going to chip it in and try to defend their best. Maybe counterattack when they get the opportunity. Hughes was also getting hunted by the Avs player. I mean, so was Makar. Makar left the game a few times. That's what you got to do. I mean, every number one defenseman is going to get targeted on the dump-ins. That's kind of a strategy, right? Wear down their D. What did Paul Maurice say? Pound their D. So in Game 7, they got nothing left. UG, thank you for the $2 super chat. Is this how the old heads talked about Prime Waugh? Maybe. Maybe Dobeš goes on to be one of the greats. Who knows? What is my time played on 26? I have no idea. I get a lot of hours in it, though. Obviously, with the amount of videos and live streams I've had. And all these watch parties are counting towards it as well. Canadian legend, Paul Maurice. PD is a bum. PD is a bum. What do you do when the game's back on? Just talk? I give Amateur level commentary. How's my day going? It's honestly pretty good today. Good day today. I kind of pigged out on a bag of chips, but the good news is it was a healthy bag of chips. It was veggie chips. Still pigged out on it, though. They were just so good. Lyndon doesn't even know what a franchise legend is. Did I goon today? No, I do not goon, chat. No gooning. Get over it. Grow up. And find a significant other. It's 90 outside. We got to win. What is that Celsius? Sedin twins. Canucks legend. Are you talking about those god-fucking Sedin sisters? I don't want you speaking their name. I saw Jacques Plante play. Did you, though? Who do you think is underrated player on the Montreal roster? Alex Carrier. Used to goon in class in the Big 22. Is my name Spencer? No. You actually have a voice just like one of the commentators. Do I? Maybe. Who knows? I've had a lot of reps commentating god-awful EAAI. It's much easier for a real game. Pavel Bure, Canucks legend. I agree. I'm on the highway home, so this is all I have. Thank you. I got you, brother. We are still awaiting the third period to begin. McDavid faster than Bure. I mean, that's just evolution, right? Players today are going to be faster than players 30 years ago. We love the Sedin bros. I don't. They're the sole reason why Roberto Luongo doesn't have a Stanley Cup and a Conn Smythe. And it pisses me off. If they just showed up and did their job, Vancouver would have a cup and Bobby Lou would have a Conn Smythe. Most underrated Knights player? Mitch the Bitch Marner. Is he still leading the playoffs in scoring? I haven't checked it in a while. I'm going to look here. Is he still leading the NHL in scoring? What was my score prediction? 2-1 Montreal. So we're kind of on track right now. Stats. Yeah, Mitch Marner, 18 points. Oh my God. That's so funny, chat. That is so funny. Mitch is overrated. How is he overrated? Explain to me that. I'd rather 2023 pass to commentating than right now. Why? I'd be so much worse, man. I've gotten a lot better at speaking. Thompson is right behind Mitch, and he's playing injured. Yes. He's had some very boneheaded moments, especially defensively. He's turned the puck over a lot, and it's led to goals. That's where he's getting bad. I'd let Marner crack my girl. Okay, how long till the third? I think like 30 seconds to a minute here. It's about to start up. You sounded so depressed back then. I was just a lot less extravagant. And a lot less comfortable also, like speaking. I mean, the only way to get better at something is to do it more often. Miss when commentators could really speak their mind. Luckily for me, I can say whatever the hell I want. This is my live stream. And the third period is underway. 1955, 1954, 1953, 1952. There is your time check. The Sabres are down by 1. They had some momentum at the end of the second there. Can they build upon that? And can they tie the game up to potentially have some overtime? We'll see. There is a lot of time remaining, though. 1935, and that plays offside. Marner scores a Hattie and shows his painted nails. He paints his nails? What do you think of Benson? I love Zach Benson. He reminds me of a mini Marchand. A lot of skill to him, but also a complete rat. You have the look for radio? How do you know what I look like? I mean, it's in the Discord if you want to find out. All right, everybody type lock in. This is a Game 7 third period where the Montreal Canadiens only hold a 1-goal lead as Cole Caulfield's going to dump it in deep. I don't want to see Montreal just sit back and defend this entire period. They did that a lot in the second, and Buffalo got a goal. Oh my God, Ryan McLeod. You do not know where that puck's at, bud? McLeod into the offensive zone. Nice defensive play there by Suzuki. batting down that pass as Buffalo dumps it in. Oh, my God. Shot attempts are 58-31 in favor of the Canadiens. Or no, in favor of Buffalo, my bad. Sabres have definitely put a lot more rubber on the net than Montreal. Mostly in that second period, I'd say. Caden Gooley. Take your time. Ooh, that was risky up the middle, man. Risky business. Keep it off the glass and out. No turnovers either blue line. Texier slides it across now to Josh Anderson. Anderson hesitated on giving Texier the puck again. That's oh my God. Did Danault just take a high stick? He did. Philippe Danault. High stick Samuelson, and the Sabres are going to head to the power play. Down by 1 in the third period. Not great. That is not great at all if you're a Habs fan. Damn. Prime Patty Waugh incoming. Dobish is going to need to stand on his head here. He's going to have to be Montreal's best penalty killer. Tage Thompson, power play goal. We'll see. You're about to hit 42K subs. We're only 8,000 away from 50K, chat. Help your boy out. If you didn't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. A boatload of content on here. There you go, no hook. Slam that one down, baby. All right, 18-19, 18-17, 18-16. Rasmus Dahlin. He's going to drop that one back to Thompson. Off to Doan, who dumps it in deep. Zach Benson, first on that puck. Buffalo potentially one shot away from tying this game up. Dahlin over to Thompson now. Tage looking, finding Quinn. Curl and drag. What a save by Dobish. Good stop there in the slot. You get that out? No. Buffalo keeps it in. Thompson. There you go. They got to tag up. Everybody's got to tag up. Mike Matheson's going to take his time, and he's going to clear that one down. Shitting bricks, and I'm not a Habs fan. Rasmus Dahlin sifting through the neutral zone. Dahlin losing that puck, though. Regains possession as we have a battle in the corner. Gooley poking at it. There you go, Montreal. Clear it down again. Favorite song? Everything She Wants by Wham. 17-10. 45 remaining on the man advantage. Alex Tuck, can he wake up and get a goal? A crucial one. It would be his first point of the entire series. Byram at the blue line, mishandles it. And the Canadiens go the other way. Newhook. Newhook's 1-on-3. Just send it to the corner. Smart play. Very, very smart play. Thompson has scoliosis. That's why he's playing bad. Really? I mean, I knew he was injured. It's very clear that he's banged up. That's crazy if he is. That's true. Good job, Mike Matheson. 10 seconds remaining on the PK. Fantastic penalty killing work here by Montreal. Favorite NHL franchise, Edmonton. Owen Byram now leading the rush for the Sabres as we go back to even strength. One shot on that last power play. In the slot, Dobish. Good stop there. Was that Krebs taking that shot? I think it was Peyton Krebs. Speak of the devil. Over to Malenstein. Curling back. Trying to make a play with the puck right now. Good defending by the Habs in their own zone. 16 hard miles remain. Byram fails to keep that puck in at the blue line. Everybody's got to tag up. Owen Power now. Handing it off. Good save, Dobish. We get the Jordan Greenway line out. They were the one that created the lone goal for Buffalo in this hockey game. We will see if they can do it again. Suzuki off the wall. Doesn't get out, though. Buffalo not first on the puck. As Montreal just iced it down. Icing happened when the puck go down the ice. Bang. Before the other guys. I think A&W is goated. No. I think closing my window might be goated. I am frozen. Why is it so cold? Chat, how many commercial breaks have we had? What's the count at right now? 6? We're not having one right now. I'm just wondering. Have we had 6 so far? A good game? It's been a good game, yeah. $15-32. Oilers are a bottom team without McDavid and Draisaitl. So you're saying McDavid deserves the Hart Trophy then, right? That lean. Nice move with the blue line. Rasmus waiting, firing, rebound. Oh, Benson's all over it. Zach Benson. Can he create anything here? This top line of Buffalo, man, they've been very good. Can they generate a goal for right now? With 15:09 remaining. Montreal will regain possession. Lane Hudson's going to take his time. No need to rush anything. You got a multi-goal, or you don't have a multi-goal lead. You got a one goal. Oh, no, Jake Evans turning it over at the blue line. Jack Quinn the other way. Good coverage there by Montreal. I thought they were going to be in trouble, to be honest there. That Evans breakout feed did not look great. Game 7 OT would be wild. It would be wild, man. We haven't had overtime in this series yet, even though we've gone to 7. Buffalo's forecheck is giving Montreal a ton of issues right now. Matheson just elects to skate it out himself. Over to Newhook. Sending a shot in that's going to miss the net. 14:25. The clock is ticking. Good play by Suzuki on the wall. Newhook back to Suzuki. Back to Matheson with some room. Mike Matheson. Oh, baby, that was close. Hudson. Over to Matheson once again. Fires one on net. Newhook is looking for the redirection. Suzuki's got no options, so he sends it in deep. I think Montreal has switched up their lines, but a bad turnover there, and here come the Sabres. Alinas into the zone, finding the trailer. Byram shot over the net again. I'm going to get rich, man. Alinas sending it to Bowen Byram. Good block shot there by Matheson. Oh my! What a save by Jakub Dobeš as he tumbles over by Jason Zucker. What the fuck just happened? That puck was free damn near at the goal line. I thought Buffalo just tied the game up. Ha! Are they calling a penalty? I think Dobeš kind of dove a little bit there, chat. Way too many turnovers by the Habs in their own zone. Yep, they're turning the puck over a lot. Oh my God, that Matheson shot hit the crossbar, chat. And then Dobeš, puck is free. Oh, he's all over it. Good save, Dobeš, as we have a commercial break. What are we at now? 7? 7 so far. Dobeš went flying. Yeah, I think he dove a little bit on that play. A little bit of an over-exaggeration. I'm cooked. We have like hundreds of baby spiders in our window. Dude, go kill them. What do you mean? Get rid of them. Spray them with some repellent. Don't even say that, dude. I got a window above my bedroom. I was Dobeš flopping like LeBron, trying to draw a call. Maybe you're too drunk to understand melatonin, but that's kind of what diving is, right? That should be an embellishment penalty. Listen, goalies are probably never getting embellishment calls. You got to protect the goaltenders. Hence to spray the bottle full of vinegar. Chat, you guys got any ideas how to get rid of spiders? Help this guy out a little bit. Rachel, his wife, goes to the chapel church. Same one I go to, and she said that he has scoliosis. Oh, okay. You got insider info. Scoliosis. Damn. Yeah, he hasn't looked like himself. Use Raid. Save the spiders. Save the environment. Hi, Pastor. What is up? Chat, do we believe in the Buffalo Sabres tying this game right now? So freaking nervous, bro. It's nice not being a fan of either team and just sitting back and enjoying playoff hockey. Peppermint oil helps repellent spiders and buggies. Sleep with mouth shut. Sleep with your mouth shut, lad. So frustrating. I don't have TV to watch it live. I got you, brother. Dobeš wanted a call there, but the referee said it straight. He said that was a little bit of a dive, laddie. Little bit of a dive. All right, 13:47 remains. Shots are 26-18 in favor of Buffalo, and they are down by 1. Dooley rims that puck. Does it get out? No, it doesn't. Buffalo keeps it in. Tuck's going to miss the net by a country mile, and that puck is out of play. Spiders get the mosquitoes. What the heck is peppermint oil? Hairspray and a lighter to get rid of spiders, wasps, ants, and whatever. Damn. All right, Russian Yak. You friends with Habib? Send me location. Who do I think is winning? Montreal. Have I had the new yellow Red Bull? No, I don't have any energy drinks at all. They ain't losing, bud. Habs are going to need a hard effort here with 13:39. They lose that defensive zone faceoff. Power at the blue line. Power's walking in, hands it off, and there it is! Captain Rasmus Dahlin to the rescue as the Buffalo Sabres have tied the game up. Deneau loses the draw. It works its way over. Oh, that was the Kirby Dach line that was out there. They ain't seeing the ice anymore. Yeah, their night is done, chat. Kirby Dach will not be out there on the ice. That was his man and Rasmus Dahlin. Good shot by the captain, and Buffalo is on its feet. Work it back to the blue line. D to D. Dobish couldn't get over there in time, and Dahlin. Oh, captain, you're captain. Can't say my captain, but what a shot by Dahlin. And we got ourselves a tie game now here in the third period. The Sabres have life. Well, Buffalo, you guys have done a great job getting back into this game, and now the Montreal Canadiens have to forecheck. They have to get back to playing offense and not just defending. They have sat back ever since they were up 2-0. And like I said, you defend long enough, there's going to be a goal against that happens. There's going to be a defensive zone breakdown eventually. And now the building's on its feet. Sabres got all the momentum outplaying Montreal, but here come the Habs. Slavkovsky, shot. Ooh, you're right. If he hit the net there, that puck's out of play. I went from prison food to homemade spaghetti. Nice. I love spaghetti. There goes my erection. Hey, yo, pause. That hit the post? Did that hit the post? You couldn't ask for anything better from your captain, man. You really couldn't. Get a haircut and get a real job. I know that song. Told you Dahlin would show he's worth it. I never said he wasn't worth it. Dahlin's a great player, just kind of soft. Yeah, Lane Hudson, he can't get that one in. And Montreal's got to go back to their own end and break this puck out. Zucker's on the forecheck. Dobson's going to rim it around to Lane Hudson. Uh-oh. Hudson bobbles it. The pressure now, Montreal. You had a 2-0 lead. That is down the drain now. We're back to score. Back to score, back to even. Texier with a button hook. Finding the late trailer that is Lane Hudson. Back to Dobson. Shot. Saved there by UPL. Dobson gets it back. Noah Dobson trying to swing it around to Philippe Deneau. Yeah, Deneau's still out there, but Kirby Dach got taken off by Martin St. Louis. Did not like that defensive breakdown. And here come the Sabres. Jason Zucker finding Helenis with a shot. Good save, Dobish. Great save by Jakob Dobish. Oh, no. Nice poke there, Texier. Good poke. That could have been bad. Deneau's just going to dump it in at the end of his shift. And they're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. I'm a Habs fan, but rip Montreal. No goaltender interference with Buffalo. What the hell, Buffalo? Ref saving you again. Dobish definitely embellished that, dude. Come on now. You watching the same thing? Do you like Waugh coming to Edmonton to coach? No, I want Bruce Cassidy. If we hire Craig Berube, I might honestly drive off a cliff. I swear to God, Stan Bowman. Swear to God. Who gets the ozone face-off? The Canadiens. With 11:45 remaining. Caden Gooley. He's going to pinch in from the blue line. Sabres trying to get it out. Tuck the other way with some space. Dumps it in and goes after it. Should the Canucks fire Adam Foote? Maybe. Right now I'm locked in. I want to see... Oh my. Connor Timmins. Shot. Saved by Dobish. Get it out, Montreal. Oh no. Ale. What are we doing? Jordan Greenway down low battling. He got taken down. They want a penalty. They're not going to get it. Referees are putting their whistles away. Ryan McLeod working with it in the perimeter. At the perimeter. Turns it over, though. Evans can't get it out. Good keep there. And there it is. It's finally out of the zone. Buffalo has to regroup and tag up. Go Habs go. No ozone pressure from the Habs. It's been like that since the first period. Second and third, they just have sat back and defended. I've seen Edmonton do this multitude of times. I'm pretty sure every single time we've done it, we have lost that game. You just can't allow a team. Teams are too good now to just defend for 40 minutes. Eventually, something's going to go in, right? And it has. Buffalo's clawed their way back in this game, being down 2-0. Montreal started the first so beautifully. Suzuki now in the offensive zone, curling back. Handing it off to Mike Matheson. D to Dobson. Down low to Slavkovsky. Firing one. Rebound is there. And UPL is all over that loose puck with 10:16 to go. Cassidy to the Leafs. Cassidy's first choice is Edmonton. I doubt he goes to Toronto, but we'll see. Don't have ESPN, so I can never stream the games. Thanks for the commentary. You're great at it. I appreciate it. Did not expect these comments, but thank you very much. Habs need to get some momentum here. They really do need some momentum. These teams are not like the 2000 Devils. Definitely not. And teams now are way too good offensively, too. You just can't defend for 40 minutes and expect to win the hockey game. Unless you're up by like 4 or 5 goals. Malenstein now is into the offensive zone. Buffalo, they got that puck. Peyton Krebs works it back. Shot and a save. Oh my God, it's in! Oh my God, it's in! Malenstein on the rebound. Is that a goal? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Hold the phone, chat. The whistle might have been blown. That might be no goal. It was rolling through the 5-hole of Dobish. But did they blow the whistle dead? I'm going to crank up my TV. I got to hear this. Yeah, that's no goal, chat. That is going to be no goal on the play. The whistle was blown dead. The play was blown dead before Malenstein tapped that one in. Montreal, what is going on? Y'all are on your heels right now. That is no goal as we head to commercial break. Is that number 8? 8 commercial breaks now? Are we at 8? No goal on the play. Damn, man. Lose Twitch is not happy in the Discord. Is UPL in right now? Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is in nets for Buffalo, yes. WTF, Habitants, wake the hell up and score. Yeah, Montreal needs to wake up, man. They played like ass final, like, damn near 40 minutes. Horrible look for Montreal. They're just on their heels. They don't have the momentum now. Buffalo's faster. They're beating them the pucks. They're playing better. Montreal's just not spending a lot of O-zone time. Who tapped that in? It was Malenstein. But the whistle did go off before he touched it. Also, chat, if you guys are new here, enjoy the channel. Enjoy the live streams and the watch parties. Hit that sub button. We are on the road to 50K. I believe 8,000 away. And I want to hit it before the end of 2026. Habs are kaput. No pressure like the Sabres. Okay. Chat, who scores the game-winning goal? Drop it in the chat right now. Who is getting the game winner? I was supposed to go to the gym after this, but if we have overtime, that might not happen. Niagara Falls, New York, Habs, Sabres, goalie goal, Sabres, Dahlin, Tuck, Caulfield, or Kapanen. I don't think Kapanen's going to see the ice. I don't think he's going to be on there. Wow, I didn't know the Sabres drafted Dahlin and then traded for Tage Thompson like 2 days apart from each other. It's kind of nuts. All right, 9:55 remaining. Montreal got saved by that one. No lie. They could have been down in this game, and that would have been a disaster. Thompson's going to miss that puck, and it's going to be icing on the Sabres. Come on, les Montréalais de tabarnak. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Forgot to play hockey? What the fuck? Wake up here. Just completely dropped the ball in the final 40 minutes. They got to wake the hell up. 9:47 remaining here in the third. We got an offensive zone faceoff where Jake Evans is going to take it. And he loses it clean. Buffalo gains possession. Dalian rims it on the wall, and it gets out. Guerrier, no mishaps now, Montreal. The room for error is literally zero. Just dump it in, go to work it back to your blue line. Here it is. Matheson, over to Evans. Down low to Demidov. Back to Evans with a shot. Good save, UPL. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has been solid, man. Ever since that first period. I mean, I don't think the goals were necessarily his fault. Newhook dumps it in deep. Montreal trying to play it back to the slot. Newhook. He gets it poked off his twig, though. Spinning and firing. That one's going to go wide. Goolie's going to activate, looking for a deflection, but Buffalo's going to get out of their zone. Josh Norris taking his time. He's 1-on-4. Puts it in deep. Jack Quinn, last goal, toe drag. Okay, Jack Quinn. Game winner, potentially. I think we're in next goal wins territory. If somebody scores, I don't think the other team's tying it up. This game's been pretty tight, as I predicted. Puck's going to slam it in deep. Lane Hudson in after it now. Lane loses that puck battle. Thompson back to Bowen Byram at the blue line, walking it. Byram, tons of room and space. Oh, he tried to go backhand roof daddy, but he missed the net entirely. Damn, that was close. That was really, really close. Buffalo just looks like the better team right now, man. They have worn down the Montreal Canadiens, who have been on their heels for a long time. Yep, OT. They're asleep. Habs, let's go. They are asleep. They have to get back to their game. Loving the commentary. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good old Canadian boy. All right, we have 8 minutes and 17 seconds remaining as the clock is ticking. As much as overtime would be fun, I do hope somebody scores and takes the lead in this third period. The no back for it now. He's getting hounded on the forecheck. What a save by Dobish. Halinas in the slot, and a great stop there by Jakub Dobish with 8:03 to play. Holy hell, that is a good forecheck by Zucker. Plays it out in front of the net, and that could have been the game right there, man. That could have been the game. I graduated high school. Congrats, brother. Have fun. Welcome to the real world. It's all downhill from there. Buffalo, can they get possession off this faceoff? They don't. Texier flips it out. Philippe Deneau. I do not like Philippe Deneau's game right now. He looks a little bit slow and old out there. You can't just rush your top line out every time, though. Got to give Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Caulfield some rest. They're going to come over the boards now. Mike Matheson taking his time with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. They're going to break this puck out as a unit. Matheson up the middle of the Slav, dumping it in on his backhand. Suzuki's first on it, playing it out in front. Get there, Lane Hudson. Can we see some lane magic maybe? Dobson, cross ice to Suzuki, tees it up for Hudson. He wasn't ready for it, though. Slavkovsky looking for a deflection in front of the net there. Montreal's got 3 guys deep. Somebody's got to get back if they turn this puck over. 7 minutes remaining. It comes loose, and Greenway is away. Here come the Sabres. Dumping it in. Malenstein going in after it, just driving Lane Hudson into the boards. Bodies are flying. The puck is moving, and the clock is winding down. Samuelson fires one on net. That one's going to go wide. Bowen Byram now back after it. Come on, Montreal. What happened to your game, man? Oh, Slavkovsky in no man's land in the neutral zone. Not even paying attention to the play. 6:25. Hudson now back in his own zone. Nice stretch feed up to Newhook. Alexander Newhook. Does he have some magic in him? Newhook. He missed that shot. Just misplayed the puck there. Carrier sends one on net. It's going to go wide, and a UPL will cover it up. Where's Caulfield? He just got off the ice. Choking back-to-back games would be embarrassing. Yeah. That would be a tough way to lose. Oh my, Uri was so close to scoring that. He got a piece of it. Next goal, most likely the winner. Oh yeah, for sure. Next goal wins, chat. 100%. 6:16 remaining. Shots are 31-20 in favor of Buffalo, but none of that matters right now. It is next goal wins, potentially next shot could decide this hockey game. Demidov. No, Demidov, you're under pressure, buddy. You got to get that in deep. No turnovers at either blue lines. Dobson's going to go back for it now. I already know how good Buffalo is with the lead late in a game. I don't think we're... I mean, who knows, but 5:45 remaining. There's not a lot of time left. Teams are getting real nervous. They're not doing too much. They don't want to have a defensive lapse or a breakdown just like that. Josh Anderson and low to Texier. Montreal gains possession of that puck. Of a misplay in the corner. Philippe Deneau. Deneau now. Behind the goal line. Play back to the blue line. There we go. Matheson. Just put it in deep. Have your forwards go in and work for it. Carrier's going to rim it himself. Unfortunately, the Habs are not going to get possession. And here come the Sabres. Ryan McLeod the other way. Stopping up, waiting for help. Finding the trailer. Dahlin in the slot with a shot. But Dobish is going to make that save. Good stop by Dobish. You see the Omar guy for SportsCenter who said they should remove icing? I did not know. He said, what? Should remove icing? There is another commercial break. Is that 10 or 9? 9 or 10. I've been skating for a year and I'm 12, play ice hockey. Nice, brother. Good to hear. 10? That is excessive, man. And we're not even at the end of third yet. We could have another 5 minutes to go. Probably unlikely, but we might. Took a huge gulp when the Sabres are on offense. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to need to go piss after this period. I am holding it in right now. All that water I've been drinking. If you remove icing, you might as well remove offsides and goalie interference. Remove everything. Fuck all the rules. Get rid of it all. It's only a game, but this is scary. Very scary. Scary hours for both teams. Can you imagine being a Buffalo fan or a Montreal fan right now? You are nerve-wracking. Piss your pants? Ah, yes, that is exactly what I should do. This game is stressing me out. Shiver me timbers. Tabernac, this is close. Chat, who scores the game-winning goal? Drop it in the chat below. Who's going to get it? I feel like a lucky goal from the Canadiens is bound to happen. Like a weird bounce off of a skate in the back of the net. I feel like something like that. I'm anxious and don't care about either team. Low cortisol as an Oilers fan for the first time in 2 years at this part of the year. Yeah. Caulfield, Suzuki. Only cool people pee their pants. Lane or Cole. Pissing a sponge? I'm good. I'll just wait until the end of the period. Wi-Fi getting the game-winning goal. Wi-Fi hasn't seen the ice since the first period, buddy. I apologize to play spoiler, but he ain't getting back out there. His night is done. Maybe if they go late in overtime, they might have to use him. And guys get tired, but Buffalo gains possession off of this face-off. 4:55 remaining. Benson below the goal line. He's got Carrier all over him right now. Tage Thompson comes out with it. Can Thompson work it back to the blue line now? There it is. D to D. Dahlin broke his stick. Rasmus Dahlin's got to go to the bench. Thompson brings it out in front. Go. Slavkovsky, you got to move it, Slav. Oh, Slavkovsky's so fucking garbage, man. He can't move the puck at all. 4:30. Oh my God. Cole Caulfield out in front. Oh, it missed the net. How? Nick Suzuki, you dumbass. Jack Quinn trying to move in. Referees are putting away their whistles. I highly doubt they're going to call a penalty right now. Cole Caulfield hard on that forecheck. With 4:05 left to play. Suzuki battling for the loose puck as the Sabres are going to break it out. Nobody thought Buffalo would be here. Definitely not, no. Jack Quinn trying to go wide. Demidov, good play there defensively. And here come the Canadiens. 3-on-2 the other way. They got some numbers. Demidov, cross ice. Good deflection there by Byram. Great defensive stick. Buffalo shutting a lot down, chat. They really are. Realized I was watching this video, but when it was back 30 minutes, you were delayed 30 minutes, bro? That's crazy. Carrier's going to get the red line and get it in deep. Oh, we're in nervous territory now, chat. Very nervous territory. Josh Doan can't send it in. I mean, both teams don't even want to carry the puck in. They just want to dump it. Yeah, Josh Doan puts it into the corner. Tuck battling. Bats at it, but he can't get possession. Demidov just goes off for a line change. 3:03 left to play. Alexander Tuck holding on to the puck. Sending it back. Dahlin shot. And that is deflected out of play. The building is ready to explode, chat. My penis is a turtle. Okay, why did I read that? Dahlin very scary. Dahlin's been great. He has been great. Shadow Bone Byram defensively there. There's a cross-ice pass that he just got his stick in the lane. Didn't allow the one-timer to get off. We got 3:01 left to play here, chat. Buffalo loses the face-off in the offensive zone. It gets flicked out. Josh Anderson, he is in. Anderson, oh my, what a save, UPL. That was Anderson's second breakaway of the fucking hockey game. You got to bury one of those, dude. Now here comes Buffalo. Thompson in the offensive zone. He's going to put it into the corner. Oh, Josh Anderson, the game on your stick, buddy. Thompson shot, saved by Dobish. Texier the other way. Gets the red line, puts it in. That was close, man. That was close. I don't think Josh Anderson got a lot on that puck, but what a rush from Anderson. Beating both defensemen back and getting a little mini breakaway. Suzuki's going to lead the rush out. Hands it off to Slavkovsky. Curling back now. Under pressure. Gets stripped of the puck. Jordan Greenway with a head of steam the other way. Greenway sends it out in front. That gets deflected. Oh my God. The puck is bouncing right now. Malenstein. This is the line that's creating issues. Suzuki, it's got to get out, Nick. Oh, Caulfield. There we go. It's out of the zone. Everybody's got to tag up. 1:45 remaining. I think I'm starting to feel the nerves now, chat. Jack Quinn smoothly through the neutral zone. Stopping up now. Demidov's going to poke at it. Off the wall and out. Good play. Jake Evans the other way. Gets it in deep. We are now 90 seconds away from potential overtime. Tied at 2. 1:20 remaining. Nervous as hell. Starting to get to that territory now. Alexander Carrier carrying that puck. He's going to carry it in. Rim it around the wall. Get in there, Evans. Hard on the forecheck when Montreal goes for a line change. Sabres are going to exit the zone, though. Doan almost turned that over. Was Ryan McLeod. Off the glass, though. 55 seconds. We are in the final minute now. How much time left? 53, 52, 51. As the Canadiens have iced the puck. Not great. Buffalo's going to get an offensive zone draw here. I still can't believe Josh Anderson didn't bury that. He just didn't get enough of it, man. He went flying into the boards as well. He really did. Sabres will win 100%. Their tenacity is hatched. You mean unmatched? All right, 50 seconds, 50.8. Who's on the draw? Is it Zucker? No, I think it's Norris. Norris wins it clean. Back to Owen Power now at the blue line. Nah, he takes it out. Everybody's got to tag up. Philippe Deneau bounces it off the wall. We have less than 40 seconds remaining as Buffalo gets back into the offensive zone now. The Habs have been under pressure the last 2 periods. They found their game late. Oh, Texier. Too slow to that loose puck, buddy. Norris is going to chip and chase. Final 20 seconds of regulation. Tage Thompson down low. Do we have a buzzer beater? Call back to game number 1. Bruins, Sabres. Final 10 here. Texier getting the red line, is just pounding it in deep. The Canadiens want to get to overtime desperately. Final 5 seconds. And we are headed to overtime for the first time in this entire series. As the Sabres crawl their way back, made it a hockey game. And now it is winner take all. Next goal wins, baby. We are headed to overtime. If you haven't done it already, make sure to hit the like button on this live stream and subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 50K. If you want, I have a Discord. Join it. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I'm going to be back in a minute. I need to go piss. I cannot hold it. Chat, that might have been the longest piss of my entire life. Game 7 OT, come on, do it. I got school tomorrow. Chat, who scores the overtime winner? Most viewers ever? Yes, this has been the most successful live stream. At one point, we were up to 3,000, which is nutty. Help your boy out, man. We're so close to 50K. I'm actually going to check the exact number that we're sitting at right now. Probably have 15 minutes until the overtime begins. Good piss break. Grab your popcorn. And just enjoy the show, man. We are now sitting at 41,994. We're very, very close. Very, very close. Buffalo wins. I will record a video that is mine. That is me jumping into the Erie Canal. All right, brother. No one scores the OT winner. We all go to bed, wake up to see who wins. What if we have like what if we have like a Blue Jays Dodgers World Series type where it's just it doesn't end. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. into the morning and we're still going. Suzuki OT winner. I'm so anxious about the overtime. Please, Canadiens, I hope you win. It's the most stressful game of my life. Oh, I bet lose Twitch. Thank you all for the subs. Also, if your subscribers are on public, it will pop up on the live stream. Demi OT winner, that's my pick. I'll make a prediction for both sides before we hop into OT. I'm going to wait, though. Let me out of the basement? No! You are not allowed out of the basement. Never. I've got school tomorrow. Come on, guys. I'm sleepy. You guys wouldn't stay up for some playoff Game 7 overtime, even if you got school? I mean, school's not the worst thing you could go to. A little bit tired. You'll still be able to get through that day. Nick Suzuki, overtime winner. Is there an overtime limit? No, we are going until somebody scores. Could mean 1 overtime, could mean 7. We have no idea. Until somebody gets a goal, this game is going. I'm so stressed. I had to pour myself a stiff drink. I have finals I got to lock in. Finals in May? I mean, yeah. Some schools end in May. I forgot about that. United States is weird, man. They have like their school start in August and end in May instead of September and June. City has been plagued by sports gods. Please let us get this one. Thank you for the sub. I like singing. I do not. Fuck it. I'm getting back up. I'm getting myself a Smirnoff to stay awake. Keep going until eternity as the subs rain in. Thank you very much. Don't be making fun of Florida. Lock in Sabres. Sabres have been locked in the last 40 minutes, chat. They've outplayed Montreal. The Habs look tired. They're getting outplayed. And Jakub Dobeš is the only reason this game's not over yet. Literally the only reason. Sing some Billy Joel? Nah, I can't do that. Dobeš acted like he got shot. He was trying to draw a call just like Rasmus Dahlin does all the time. Montreal got lucky with the whistle being blown. Yep, indeed they did. That could have been game right there. Could have been game. I got work tomorrow. Go Habs. Who's my favorite Hab? Probably Lane Hudson. This game has been insane. It's been pretty nuts. Third period was good. Definitely been the best so far. Can I see how much time until... I think the Zamboners are still on the ice. Yeah, they are. They're still doing the ice. I believe. You believe, lose Twitch. You believe. And it's not belief. Montreal needs to end this in the first OT. I can't stay up for second OT. Why not, Lyndon? Thank you for the sub, Princess Dog. Favorite Hab all time? Favorite Hab of all time. That's an interesting one. I honestly kind of like PK. PK Subban. Very exciting. He had a personality. And could he ever wire the puck? Favorite Sabre? Favorite Buffalo? It's got to be Tage Thompson. He's got filthy ass mitts. It's got to be TNT, yeah. Tage Thompson reminds me a lot of Mario Lemieux. Just the size and the skill and the hands. Like that combination and the shot. Very reminiscent. Have to have the hot goalie to win it all. PK Subban or Reeves, 1v1. Reeves is destroying him in a fight. Mike Camilleri is my favorite Hab. Ooh, Mike Camilleri. Lose Twitch, knows ball. Is this live? This is live, yes. Now, chat, these overtimes tend to either end very quickly or they go on long. So, like, the first 5 minutes, we could have a goal. If not, a lot of times they drag on for multiple overtime periods. It's 11:53 and I got school tomorrow. 11:53? Jesus. No, this is 5. It's live, but with a 10-second delay. Is there a 10-second delay, though? There's a little bit of a delay. I got it on ultra low latency, so it's the lowest option possible. Postpone class? Yeah, you got to call in sick tomorrow. Don't go to school. I mean, it's May. Unless you got, like, finals or something. You can miss a day for playoff hockey for Game 7 overtime. Should I sub? Yes, you should sub. I would very much appreciate it. If Montreal loses, I'm going to jump off a bridge. What? You're too hungover for school? You see, chat, if I drank for this game and got drunk, I would be a mess right now. I would be talking straight up nonsense. And with all the new viewers that we had in the live stream, I don't want to make that first impression. I don't want them to know me as a fucking drunk. I mean, come on now. Mike Camilleri is like the original Cole Caulfield. I don't know about all that, but he was good. Camilleri was good. Good in Calgary, too. I live in an apartment, can't be loud at a certain time. Well, don't be loud then. Just be quiet and watch the game. My co-workers, who's a big fan of the Canadiens, will riot if we lose. Well, you are a drunk, though? No, I'm not, chat. It's Junior. Oh, Uncle June. Is Uncle June still in the muff? Huh? Oh, did I say muff? I meant rough. My bad. South of the border, down Mexico lane. Carolina hasn't played a game since May 9th. That is insane. They're not going to play until Thursday, too. So what's Thursday? The 21st? Yeah. That is a long time. Am I a druggie? No. What do you mean am I a druggie? What does that even mean? You are a drunk during goalie be a pro? Well, that's different. That makes it fun. Playing video games drunk is very fun, chat. Who I got winning? I got the Habs. I'm going to take... who am I going to take for the game winner? I'll pick one on both sides. I'm going to take Jack Quinn for Buffalo. And from the Montreal Canadiens, I'm going to go with... This is a tough one. I want to take Suzuki, but I don't think he's getting another one. I'm going to take, instead of Nick Suzuki, I'm going to go with Josh Anderson. Josh Anderson. Call of Duty on 50 beers is a goat at times. 50 beers, brother. Oh, my. Alex Newhook, OT winner. I wanted to say Newhook, too, but I feel like his magic has kind of run out a little bit. I got to turn this Spurs game off. It's going to pop back on with the goddamn audio. You got the Spurs game audio? Yeah, I got it. Why is there music? Oh, how long was that playing, chat? Don't tell me that was playing a while. Ooh, we still monetized? Still monetized. Why does it say 2-2 and the other one says 2-6? I don't know. You can't figure that one out. Playing for like 20 seconds. I heard AC/DC. That's not good. That ain't good at all. No, that would be a disaster, man. That would be a disaster. Reality is for people who can't handle drugs. Carolina gets a second All-Star break. Carolina could have had some of their players go to the World Championships, play a game, and come back. You're going to get copyrighted? Maybe. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully it wasn't on for too long. I could just cut that portion out on editing. Even if it does get flagged, I might be able to mute that like 20 seconds, whatever it had. Chad, it's a 2-2 series tie. You're going to get struck down? Nah, I'll be fine. Your streams don't get taken down for copyrighted music, but you can't make any money off of it unless you, like, trim out that section. Which, like, when they copyright claim you, like, I've had it happen a couple times to me. You can edit out that part of the video, or they'll basically do it for you. So then you can make money on it. Let's go, Habs. Come on, boys. Montreal just scored. No, they didn't. You'll be thunderstruck. What do I think about how Dobish has played this playoffs? He's been outstanding. I gave him an A+. Being a rookie goaltender and doing what he's doing is not easy. It's not like Canada needed any more players. Kinda. They don't have the best roster. I mean, they do have some guys. Crosby went. Bouchard. Darnell Nurse. Oh my God, Darnell Nurse. I literally turned on the Canadian game the other day. Watched 5 minutes, saw Darnell Nurse fuck up and make a mistake, and I was like, yep, that's it for me. I'm done. Turned it off immediately. Hudson for the game winner. Sing cold one. I met Epstein when I was 6. That is a pile of crap. See what I did there? Thoughts on Canada's Olympics? Overall, it was a good Olympics, but you didn't win gold, so... Did Tavares give his A to Crosby? I don't know. Crosby didn't get the C, though. Macklin did keep it. Darnell Nurse is just something else. I'm proud of our boys. You should be. Overachieved season by the Sabres. Thanks for replying to my message. I mean, that's pretty much what I do here. I read all the messages. I was right about it being 3-2 OT. Now it depends on which team. I think Anderson is getting it. I don't know how he didn't score on that breakaway, man. Anderson's got some sneaky speed. This is such a bottom of the trash can series. How? How? When does it start? We probably got like 5 more minutes. I'm still looking at a Burger King commercial that honestly looks very good. Oh no, we're starting in like 30 seconds to a minute here, chat. They're back out on the ice. Overtime is about to begin. All right. Last chance. Cast your votes. Who is scoring the game-winning goal? Arbor Jack guys played 1:52. Ha! I knew it. I knew they went to 5D. I was watching a Subway commercial. That just popped up for me, too. And then Metza has only played 3:25 for the Sabres. Connor Timmins, 14 minutes. He'll get some time. That leans up to 28 minutes already. How long are overtime periods? They're 20 minutes long. 20 minutes long, 5-on-5 until somebody scores. The towels are spinning. Fans are on their feet. Buffalo's got the excitement. And we are underway, baby. Overtime, game 7. Does it get any better than this? Show the game, pussy. We are underway. 1949, 1948, 1947, 1946. Now, we could have an early finish, pause, or we could be here all night. I honestly have no idea how it's going to go. One shot could end the season, end the series. There it is. Benson with a shot. Good save, Dobesh. On Zach Benson's one-timer. Oh, man, this is not good for Montreal. They've been outplayed for the last 40 minutes of hockey. Suzuki in the offensive zone is going to rim it around all the way to Samuelson. Keep that in lane, Hudson. Good job. Hudson sends it down low. Demidov. Oh, he missed the net. Ivan Demidov had a good look there. As Lane Hudson skates back for the loose puck. Up the wall. That's a turnover. Buffalo's just going to dump it in. Hudson's got to go back again. Under pressure, Lane. Good job, Montreal. Take your time. Pants are filled with Dookie. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty nervous, too. I mean, Game 7 overtime. It's tough. A bad bounce one way could be the entire season. Owen Power. Hounds it in deep. Byram now. Going to break that puck out. Montreal failed to keep that into the zone, but they flick it in. Hudson, bro. Horrible pass. Good breakout by the Sabres. Here comes Helenas. Losing an edge, but he gets it in. Jack Quinn now. I think Quinn was my guy for Buffalo. It was Quinn and Anderson. Those are the two guys that I predicted would score. 18:10 remaining here in OT. We play on until somebody scores. Carrier over to Gooley, who slams it in. Montreal needs some zone time here, man. Kirby Doc also back out there on the ice. Last time he was on was that Dahlin goal that tied the game up. It's offside. Offside by Le Montreal. Has Pasta changed his prediction? No, I still got Montreal. I choose Doan and Dobson. Doan and Dobson. Dobson's been a little bit of a letdown for the Habs. I know he came back from injury, but $9.5 million. A lot of money. Newhook OT winner. I would love an Alexander Newhook winner. 17:45. Shot attempts are 80-50 in favor of Buffalo. As you guys can see, they're just putting more rubber on net, and they got rewarded in the final 40. Down 2-0. Clawed their way back to force OT. We get a battle in the corner right now. Deneau, Anderson, and is a Newhook, I believe. Back to the blue line. Mike Matheson. He's going to on his backhand. Centers it. Oh, I got the nobody. That was a chance there, Mike Matheson. You had more room than I saw all third period. As the Sabres go off for a line change. Dita Dobson. Noah Dobson. Rims it around the wall now. Oh my, that was a weird bounce. Hit off the stanchion, went out of play. But Benson has it the other way. Uh-oh, Tage Thompson fluttered that puck in the neutral zone. Nick Suzuki. Tons of space, Suzuki. There it is, dump it in. 16:45. They're in the offensive zone right now. A battle below the goal line of UPL. Wooley's going to pinch in. Cole Caulfield picks it up. Just fire anything on net, boys. Anything you can get through. Slavkovsky. Battling along the wall, but loses the puck to Zach Benson. Benson the other way. Hands it off to Norris, who got tripped up by the blue line. Whew, I wanted the Sabres last series. Now I want Montreal. This is pretty nerve-wracking, Chad. I can't lie. Game 7 overtime. Everything is on the line. We have less than 16 minutes remaining here in OT. We play until a goal is scored. Jake Evans, out of the corner. Back to the blue line. D to D to Carrier. Carrier, shot. That one's going to go wide. Oh, that was a close one. Put it down low. Demidov, beautiful feed. Mike Matheson, though. But, oh, we got a broken stick on the play. Alex Tuck's got no stick. Shot right off the shin pads, Mike Matheson. Fucking hell, dude. Matheson now into the zone. Shot there. It gets blocked. No hook. Tries to fire one. Misses the net, though. And the Sabres are out the other way. Is it going to be icing? Can Doan beat out the icing? Nope, it is icing on the Buffalo Sabres. They're going to have to take a defensive zone draw. Can I just say this casting is amazing? Thank you. I appreciate it. That was a weird bounce off the stanchion. Very weird bounce. Buffalo needs this draw now. They need to win it. I mean, come on, Mike Matheson. Tuck's got no stick, and he's still wired into his shin pads. Buffalo wins the faceoff. They needed that. Owen Power flicks it out. Jack Quinn gets it in deep. Dobson in after it. Gonna feel bad for whichever goalie lets in the next goal. Yep. Gonna be some sad faces on the ice tonight. Oh, that's a horrible turnover by Nick Suzuki. Good recovery by Lane Hudson. He turns it over. Halinas, though, keeps that play onside. Curling back is Halinas. Back to the blue line. Timmins shot. And that puck is out of play. Oh, that's so close, man. Any shot on goal is a good shot on goal. It really doesn't matter. Please win, Habs. Oh, my God. Go, Habs, go. I just hope we're not here all night. Halinas has, like, barely any hockey tape on his stick. Like a little patch, and that's it. I don't understand how you can play like that. Going into 10 OTs, if we got a game like Tampa Bay Columbus from 2020, oh, good night, Jim Kite. Rip to my voice. Josh Anderson, he's streaking. That's the play with Anderson, man. Flick it into the defenseman, into the neutral zone, and try to let him go after it. Tage Thompson breaks his twig. And Montreal counterattack now. They get it out of the zone. Alex Carrier, 3-on-2 the other way. Hands it off. Anderson, shot wide, missing the net entirely. Didn't really get all that puck. Exier battling. Back to Anderson. Misses the net again. Anderson's getting opportunities. He just can't bury it. Dobson fires one. That one's going to go wide. Can somebody hit the fucking net? Matheson, don't bobble it at the line. He turned it over. And here come the Sabres the other way. A 2-on-1. Tage Thompson, curl and drag. Oh, my. What a save by Dobish. He's down. He's got to get up. Dobish has to get up, dude. Back to the blue line. Timmins. And that puck deflected out of play. Fuck me. Thompson was this close to ending the series. Whew. Tage Thompson, you bum. Oh, Josh Anderson hit the goalpost. He hit the goalpost on that one. Wow. Dobish OT winner. Dobish OT winner. That was close. It was close. Very, very anxious moments as Evans is going to take this face-off against Ryan McLeod. In the zone of Le Montreal. McLeod's going to win it. Can they get possession off of it? They do. Ryan McLeod putting it in deep now. Going to work. Good poke check by Dobish. Lane Hudson's going to flick it out. Is that going to be ice? No icing on the play. Puck slowed down just enough to not get called there. Alex tucked the other way. I can't even sit back now. I got to stand up. We are in the end game now, boys. Get it out, Suzuki. Oh, Suzuki. Not a great play on the wall. Time, goalie. Off the glass. Even if you ice it, you ice it if you have to. Buffalo's got the momentum there. They've been all over Montreal. They had the great chance. Good save by Dobish. Dahlin's going to take his time. Rasmus Dahlin shot off the shin pads. Nick Suzuki. No. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen's out to play it. Not allowing a breakaway to happen here. Dahlin shovels it up the wall to Quinn. He keeps that puck moving. And here come the Sabres. No, turned it over. Good defensive effort by Montreal. We have 12 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in OT. Jack Quinn's going to dump it in. 10 OTs would be nice. Would be nice for my bank account. I don't know about my sanity, though. Samuelson has to go back for it now. 12:25. The Buffalo fans are chanting, "Ref, you suck." Clearly not happy with the officials. I wonder if they ever were. Matheson up the wall. Oh my God, Matheson got ran into there by Malenstein, causing the turnover. Dobish is going to swing that, though. Keeps the puck moving. Montreal's just been on their heels the last couple minutes here. They're doing enough to get the puck out and not ice it. But it feels like Buffalo's got all the momentum. Jake Evans. Where's that puck at? Old Duke's going to put it in deep, cycling it down low. Kirby Dach back in after it as the Buffalo Sabres have iced the puck. Get that Suzuki line out there. Habs been in the ref's pockets all playoffs. Disagree. Disagree 100%. Habs, go Habs. Let's go. Canada's last hope. All right, no spamming, brother. No offense, but we don't need that. I'm going to give him 30. Buffalo's winning a lot of defensive zone draws, though, man. They're winning them clean and exiting the zone, but they are going to ice it once again. I'm still awaiting an overtime winner here. We need to win. Well, yeah, no kidding. I mean, both teams need a win. It's Game 7. All right, 11:34 left here in overtime. Deneau wins that faceoff. Hudson stopping up, curling back, firing one a little bit wide. Anderson in after it. Texier hard on the puck right now. He needs some help, Deneau. Need Philippe Deneau in that corner. We got a battle below the goal line. Hudson's going to pinch in. Good job to keep that play alive. Down low, Anderson centering it. Nobody is there. Nobody in front of the net for Montreal. Sabres are going to get it out, flick it off the glass. And no icing. They have waved off the icing. That was close. That was really close to being icing. Yeah, Hudson did kind of take his time on that play. Maybe that's why. Uri Slafkovsky dumps it in with 10 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Slav takes a shot. Good save there, UPL. Carrier, you got to get back. It's an odd man rush for Buffalo. Josh Norris handing it off. Thompson shot. That one gets blocked. That could have been a disaster. Caulfield dump it in. There you go. Smart play by Cole. Cross ice to Benson. Zach Benson. Ooh, nice move at the blue line. Fell down. Thought he got tripped up. But that was a clean play. Here come the Habs now. Demidov. Does he have any magic in him? Ivan Demidov. Waiting for some help. Montreal needs their big dogs to start producing. They need somebody to step up. Evans. Down low. Centering it. Demidov. Curl and drag. Oh, Ivan Demidov. Great chance there, but good save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Noah Dobson's going to carry it in, but gets stripped immediately. Here come the Sabres the other way. Josh Doan. One-on-one. Good save, Dobesh. He'll shovel that one into the corner. 9:30 remaining. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty nervous right now, chat. This is so close. Owen Power now. All the way up to Quinn. Here come the Sabres in the offensive zone. Alina's shot. That one's going to go a little bit wide. 9:10 to go. Dobson headman that puck quick. Oh, Texier, did you even touch that, Texier? No, he did not. And the Montreal Canadiens have just iced the puck. Why would he not tip that one in? Dumbass. Time check, 9:08. And it'll be a defensive zone draw for Montreal. Chat, if you didn't already, hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel and join our Discord. If your subs are on public, it will pop up on the screen. Tage Thompson had the best look of the period, man. He just couldn't elevate it over the pad of Dobesh. Damn, damn, damn. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. I got to speak my mind a little bit more. I'm going to do a heart attack. How do you do a heart attack? Actually, I think we are not going to have any commercial breaks in OT, chat. I think we're done for the commercials. We had, what, 9 the entire game? 10? Oh, my God. This is so nerve-wracking, man. But I have a heart attack with every shot attempt. Yeah, you are not wrong. Are there any French people watching? A ton of French people are watching. Comment ça va? Je m'appelle Pasta. Pekka Pasta would have had a shutout. Facts. Pekka Pasta don't blow 2-0 leads. You already know that. Thank you, Peter, for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm a Canes fan enjoying killing fields right now between you two teams. Yeah, Carolina, this is their best case scenario. Two teams going to life and death. Yeah, Texier did not touch that puck. Why would he not touch it? What an idiot. You know you're not at the red line. Or you are at the red line, but you got to touch it. Dobson made that pass well in his own end. Bonjour, je m'appelle Pasta. Esti la tabernacle, kekseger. We stream other games? Yes, I will. We'll be doing the conference finals, and we will 100% be doing the Stanley Cup finals also. So subscribe to the channel. I ain't going nowhere. 9:08 remaining. Thompson, Norris, Benson, Dahlin, and Byram up against Philippe Deneau, taking that defensive zone draw. Deneau loses the draw. Back to Dahlin, puts one on net, and Dobish is going to glove that one up easily. The conference finals tomorrow, they start Wednesday. Colorado, Vegas will be Wednesday. The winner of this series, I believe, plays Carolina on Thursday. Dobish legacy game. I think his legacy game was Game 7 against Tampa. .903. Josh Norris wins the faceoff. Can Buffalo gain possession? They do. Cycling it down low. Shot. Where's the rebound? No rebound to be had. Dobish covers it up. If a Canadian team wins, I'm stealing a stop sign and putting Dobish on it and putting it in my bedroom. Dobish potentially being the Game 7 hero twice as wild. Yeah. I mean, Montreal's just had a very close playoff run. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win two, lose one, win one, lose one. They just haven't been able to, like, break free in either of these series. Norris again. He wins the faceoff. Big slap shot from Dahlin. Blocking the blue line. He's under duress now. Get there, Carrier. Move the puck, Alex Carrier. There we go. Cross ice. Here come the Habs. Shot. Newhook. Alexander Newhook ends the series and sends the Habs to the conference finals. Fucking right. Et la boo. Right off the rush, and it is the Newfie again. Oh my God. Alexander Newhook. Clutch goal after clutch goal. And that one right there is as big as it gets. Et la boo. Oh my. That was just beaten on a clean shot. Luukkonen is pissed. He does not like that goal against. Sabres are ass. Chad, calm down. They fought valiantly. They crawled their way back in this game. Newhook takes his time, through a screen, and it'll beat UPL for the game winner, series winner. And that is going to send the Habs to the Eastern Conference Finals. They are 8 wins away. 8 wins down, 8 to go. And they are going to have a matchup up against the undefeated Carolina Hurricanes on Thursday night. Montreal had a good season. Buffalo had a good season. They made the second round Game 7. Lost by 1. You couldn't ask for anything better. Les Habitants have... It's kind of crazy. This core of Montreal, during their rebuild, have already made it farther than the Toronto Maple Leafs did in the Matthews era. Are you excited, Paul? I'm very excited. Further than the Leafs made in 9 years? Yep. Most difficult playoff run for the Habs. It's not going to get any easier. Carolina is going to be the best opponent they have played so far. Undefeated, rested, healthy, ready to go with all the expectations to win the entire thing. It is going to be a hell of a series, man. We are going to be covering it on this channel. We're doing every game of the Eastern Conference Finals from Montreal, Carolina, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, and join our Discord. I had everybody in the Discord every single time I go live, and it is handshakes here in Buffalo. But what a season by the Sabres. We got to have a round of applause for Buffalo, man. Coming into the year, I think any Sabres fan would take this result. For a team that wasn't in the playoffs for 14 years, to make the second round and go to a Game 7 overtime, smashing all expectations. They're also a young team themselves. They're going to be around for a while. They finally got over that hump, made the playoffs, made the second round, gave Montreal, who's a hell of a team, a hell of a series. It was cup or bust for the Sabres? No, it wasn't. It was make the playoffs or we're relocating. And, well, they did exactly that. That was a great series. Buffalo did well. Buffalo did amazing, man. They overachieved. They smashed all expectations. You can't be... I mean, obviously, you're going to be disappointed. You were 1 goal away from going to the conference finals. But when you look back on this season, it was a massive success. Ha, ha, ha. Buffalo controlled over 2 periods, and they always fold. The announcer said, no, no, no. Relocate or make the playoffs. Still proud? You should be proud. It was a great season by Buffalo. They got some decisions in the offseason. Honestly, I'd let Alex Tuch walk. He's going to want too much money. He wants too much in NHL 26. And he did not show up in this second round whatsoever. But there is a very bright future for the city of Buffalo. Winning is not easy. It is the hardest thing to do in hockey. Yeah, they deserve a round of applause. They need to find a good goalie. Yeah, they need to find a consistent goalie. Dobish is 2-0 in Game 7s, chat, and he's been stellar in both. Jakob Dobish is a Game 7 hero. Amazing game, amazing series. And we are now headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know why I'm saying we, but we'll be there. We will be live for every single Habs game. I think I got 2 days off. We'll probably go live either tomorrow or Wednesday with Be A Pro, so make sure you're subbed to the channel and join the live stream. We play Be A Pro. I'm a great goaltender. And then Thursday night, I believe we will be back for game number 1. Sabres had the momentum after the tie, just couldn't capitalize. Dobish, man, he stepped up. He really, really did. The end of Buffalo is now the end of Buffalo. What? When's the next Iceman? I don't know when's the next Iceman video or live stream. I might just finish that GM mode off live stream if I get a chance. I'm not too sure right now. The issue is I'm every second day with these playoff watch parties. So a lot of times I don't really have time. And I want to get back to Be A Pro. We haven't done Be A Pro that much since, I believe, the first round. Or really since the playoffs began. Bullshit, they did capitalize. Refs bailed out. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Refs did not bail out the Habs. Cope. Everybody type Cope in the chat. Copium at its finest. Thank you all for the subs. 4 games, maybe 5 if you're lucky. Sabres were dead tired in the third. Habs got so lucky that third goal should have counted. I mean, no, it shouldn't have. The referee blew that one dead. What a game. What a game. What a series. That is all for me, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back tomorrow with a Be a Pro live stream, or Wednesday, one of the 2 days, and then Thursday night, Game 1 in Carolina between the Habs and the Hurricanes. So if you haven't already, hit the like button on the stream, join our Discord. I'll be in there tonight. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all Thursday night. Appreciate you guys coming out. The greatest live stream in the history of my live stream. So I thank you all for all the donations, all the subs, all the likes, all that shit. See you all Thursday night, or see you tomorrow, actually. And always remember, don't be silly, wrap your will.